Are we ready, Mr. Producer?
See.
Yeah, it's early in the morning. I made it on time. Look at this. Look at this. I'm sitting down. I didn't have the headphones on, but I made it right on time. Welcome, everybody, to the morning show. The only morning show happening right now that actually matters. All the other ones are talking about kings, queens, and other scepter-wielding Englishmen. The gentleman in front of me, the bald man in charge, Phil Biggity Balabanos. You're wondering what happened to George?
He got chickadee out.
We killed him.
Yeah, he's dead.
Is that what we did? Is that what we did? No, he's sick. He's ill. What happens is a lot of these nerds, when the temperature changes, they get their sinuses acting up.
You know I'm coming for you right now.
Their sinuses are acting up. They think they get the COVID, but they don't have the COVID. A lot of these people just have AIDS.
I think it's interesting how you speak about yourself in the third person. I like it.
I too have sinuses.
Yeah, we all have sinuses.
No, but I like sinuses issues today. I thought it was a toothache. Turns out, it's just my sinus.
I'm fucking sneezing all kinds.
Did you guys know? Did you guys hear about patreon.com/Pantelis? That's where you should go. Poseidon's new episode of In Bed with Poseidon drops this weekend. Also a bonus tape coming, I believe, later today. Surprise, surprise, we're also recording the next episode of The Intellectuals. Head over to patreon.com/Pantelis to get exclusive content and help build this goddamn empire that we're building. All right, listen, Phil.
Yes.
I know you're out there filling holes.
I am.
But when you're not filling holes and people don't have to click on the description to find out what you're doing, what are you doing? Is it perhaps making commercials?
I mean, sometimes yes, it is.
Are
Yes,
you
it is,
available
sir.
for hire?
I am, sir. Yes, I am. Sometimes I am.
At not exactly cheap because you're high end, but very good and affordable prices for people that have businesses.
No comment. No, I mean, reach out and we will always figure out how something can get done.
Get a professional filmmaker to make a commercial. Stop looking stupid. I'm talking to you, Burger King, with your goddamn lady-hating tweets.
Evil or genius marketing?
It was genius marketing.
Genius marketing.
Yeah. The problem was all the women that got mad. They wouldn't have got so mad if they were in the goddamn kitchen and they weren't reading fucking tweets. All right, let's get the show started.
They're allowed to read now, right?
Yeah,
They are allowed to read.
They're allowed to read. They're allowed to read.
George isn't here, so
George
the
isn't
news
here.
is going to be different this
So look,
day.
I'm going to start with some. Here's the thing. We'll get to important stuff later. The debt thing is, I think it's important to talk about.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about the Snyder cut of the Justice League.
Released? No.
Accidentally.
Go on.
So yesterday, or the day right before, there's a film that was coming out, a film called Tom and Jerry. It is about a cat and a mouse that just can't seem to get along.
Wait,
And
did you purposely say Tom and Jerry?
It doesn't matter what I said.
Okay, just checking.
They just can't get along. They get into these misadventures because they don't like each other, but deep down they kind of like each other. It's a wacky crew. It's an old cartoon. Remember Tom and Jerry?
Yeah, of course.
It's good,
I used
good
to drink.
cartoon.
I used to eat their jam. Tom and Jerry strawberry jam.
That's disgusting.
It was delicious. Made from cats.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, Phil was downing the Wu-Tan marmalade. We were just talking about what we were talking about. Oh, yeah, the Snyder Cut. So, anyways, they release Tom and Jerry on HBO Max, and some people click play, and they were greeted with a 4-hour movie, which was Snyder's Justice League.
Wait, is this still? Can I see this? I want
You cannot. After about an hour or so, HBO figured out what's going on, and they cut it.
That is a big fuck up.
It is a big fuck up, but also not a fuck up. It's going to come out next week anyway. It's not the biggest deal. What they should have done is double down. Be like, we released it early. All right, everyone's getting it today.
Surprise.
Why should only those few people that were weird enough to watch Tom and Jerry without their children have to enjoy?
Considered that.
Yeah.
This has happened in movie theaters. You remember they used to like go have a kids movie and the kids would sit down and the ring would come on.
Well, it happened to me at the movie theater where they put the wrong movie. It's already happened to me.
You?
Yeah, it's happened to me. It happened to me
Oh,
where
yeah,
they
I
put the
remember
wrong
you
movie.
talked about it, yeah.
And it's happened to me where the movie fucked up midway through.
That's happened to me many times.
City of God, was it called? It was a movie where...
Brazilian movie.
No, they were in the Middle East. And they were fighting. It was Christians and Muslims or something like that. It was
Maybe City
something of God, Kingdom of Heaven or something.
Kingdom of Heaven. Yes, that's an excellent movie.
Oh, I never watched it again because it cut halfway through. First, the audio was desynced, and I was the only one bitching. And everyone thought it was meant to be that way. And I was like,
No.
what's wrong with you fucking...
No.
Why would it be meant to be that way? That the audio is desynced by like 2 seconds.
Doesn't make any sense.
So then it progressed until the whole movie fucked up. And then I got my money back and I never watched it.
I don't remember what movie it was, but I remember walking out of the theater and walking to the back and trying to get access to the projection booth. I was so angry. Like I was
Restart the film, sir.
No, I wanted my money back. And they were like an hour in. I was like, no, you restart the whole fucking movie. I want to see what's going on. Because every so often it would like lose frames. It would just jump frames. Like
Yeah,
it
that's
was
weird.
like a second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. It was weird.
I don't think that's the projection person's fault. I think the film something might have been.
Probably, but his job
awry.
is, or her job is to make sure if that's happening to fucking correct it. Not to just sit there and be like, yeah, bro, this
Well, how do you correct it if the film's fucked up? What do you do?
It's probably not the film reel itself. It's probably the projector. Somebody's jumping or sticking or... I'm a digital guy. I don't...
Well,
I
let me
don't
say
really
something.
know.
Now I got a message. Now I got some real news coming in. And it's talking about Canadians, but this really affects everyone in North America. But the article is written for Canadians, so we'll address that. It says, we expect our phone is going to ring off the hook in the coming months. Why? Why do you say that?
Who's saying that?
Credit Canada is talking about something called the debt hangover for all Canadians. You have amassed a lot of debt. You haven't been working. The government is sending out checks. Soon, they're saying, those checks from the government
Will end.
will end. And then the very, very dark reality will set in that you've accrued.
Insolvent debt.
Yep. And you're not working. So North America is about to get a zap on its testicles. That's the technical term that financial analysts are using. I didn't choose it. Zap on the testicles is what they said. Well, one financial analyst said balls, but that is beneath me.
I mean, that is beneath us
Yeah.
all, I think.
So that's what they're saying.
Is this news? We all knew this was going to happen eventually.
I'm wondering how this is going to affect everything around us because everything's connected, like the stock market I was looking at now. And Biden is trying to, I think it's going to pass because I think, who is it, the House, the Senate?
What is it, $20 trillion or something?
$2 trillion aid package, which hopefully some of it finally starts going as stimulus to people's pockets
It won't.
because so far he hasn't done that. I don't think anyone's going to see that $15 minimum wage that they were promised. That's not going to happen.
I mean, it's not manageable.
Yeah.
At some point, you have to realize that there's not that much money.
But they're going to pump money into the system to the tune of $2 trillion.
We're going to see inflation like we've never seen.
Here's the problem with inflation, Phil.
Yeah.
Everything gets inflated. Prices get inflated. Now, the good thing about inflation?
There's a good thing about inflation.
Yeah, of course.
What?
Well, if inflation goes up, and I spoke to my man who knows what he's talking about, Harry. If inflation goes up, but they fix the interest rates, then prices of gold will skyrocket.
Okay.
Precious, all value stocks, anything that. So that is good for people who are holding gold.
But that's not good for average people who are now insolvent.
It doesn't mean
of
anything
debt.
for average people
okay.
because they're getting their checks anyway. It doesn't mean it's neither here or there. But if you have any of these precious metals, you can make some goddamn monies. And they can't let it keep going like this. They're going to have to step in and do something. They can't just tank the entire system. They're not going to let
Let's
America.
just forgive all the debt.
No, that doesn't work.
Let's do it.
No, that would tank everything also.
I mean, for a bit, then we'll be fine. It's like a reset. We reset the debt.
You're going to take your fucking communist great reset bullshit.
Not that
Get the
reset.
fuck out of here.
They're talking about that reset is the opposite. It's let's make sure everyone has more debt. I'm talking about a counter reset.
No, the great reset is about everyone has no debt. Don't you remember that? The
'Cause
trade-off.
They don't own anything.
Yeah, the trade-off
I'm not
is-
talking about that
yeah.
trade-off though. I'm talking about let's reset the debt. I mean, fucking pennies to the dollar. Not zero. Pennies to the dollar. You telling me fucking Visa, the banks can't handle that? Well, the banks probably can, but Visa can.
It's all made up anyway.
It's all
It's all
fake money,
fucking
yeah.
made up. These goddamn fiat currencies.
I mean, I'm feeling a little light. I just sold the condo. We're debt free, no mortgage. Like,
Look, man.
it's all your own problems out there. Figure it out.
Me and Poseidon are in it deep now. We're in it deep, bro. We got the debt, we got the company, we got everything. We're in the hinges. We are every man.
Well, I'm homeless technically.
Well, every man and every rhino. But we're representing both the man and animal kingdom here, me and
what was that
Poseidon.
Futurama episode with the human horn? Remember that?
No.
It's like the way in China they would take rhino horn and they would grind it up and eat it as an aphrodisiac. Human horn, which is man penis.
Oh, I did see that.
Remember that?
I did
it's like
see
the
that.
early
yeah.
seasons, like one or two. I don't know
Oh,
why
yeah,
I
we do
thought
have
of
a penis pill sponsor coming
you?
on next week for just the Pantelis
that.
podcast.
Next up, stay up.
But yeah, they gave me a whole list of stuff to make sure I say and stuff that I
Is
should
human
not say.
horn on the list? Either of the two lists.
I'm supposed to say that if you're bad at sex, it's not going to help you become good at sex. And I was like, who's doubting that? Like, who got your penis pills and was like, it didn't make me any better at sex?
I'm still attracted to men.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, like, what are you talking about?
Did you, by any chance, speaking of birds and things that you touch like this, did you see the GIF I sent of Poseidon this morning?
No.
Take a side note on the morning show here. Poseidon, when I got out of the car this morning, was chasing a bird. There was a small, very fluorescent orange bird outside the building.
Are you a retard?
And
It looked like it needed help.
Yeah, from you were chasing it. It was running
No,
away
I
from you.
wasn't chasing it. It looked
He
like
just kept walking up to it and going like this. And then would fly over and he'd go, fuck. And you walk up to it, you go like this, and you go, fuck.
What was wrong with the bird?
It looked scared.
It was.
try to
I've
find
never
this
seen
gift.
a bird that color. It looked like a highlighter.
Well, it looked like a home bird, like a bird that you have in the house, and it kept looking.
Why are you snapping your fingers at it?
He's doing this.
It's not a cat, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, bro. I thought the bird needed help.
Did it?
It flew away from
seemed
him.
like it.
It definitely needed help from him. I helped
No,
it. I'm like, leave it
But
alone.
after, is the bird okay? Did it fly away?
No,
I don't know.
It
It
was
just
walking around.
Yeah,
It's orange.
yeah.
I think it's a baby.
I think it's someone's pet bird that they got
Well,
rid
that's
of.
what I
don't
thought. That's
think
why I
so.
was trying to help it.
You should have helped it, Poseidon.
It wouldn't let him.
Why would you listen to him? He has no soul. We've already discussed this. He's
Well, I know.
soulless.
I love the birds.
You clearly don't. This is a house bird. This is full orange.
This is
This
not-
looks
this
like
is not a
a
house bird.
tangerine.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, this is a baby bird.
Poseidon.
That's why it's that color.
Baby birds are not orange.
Some robins, cardinals, all of them, when they first start off,
A
they-
robin or a cardinal? These are high-end birds, Phil. These are high-end birds,
These are
Phil.
fucking top
These are
shelf.
not pigeons.
Top
You gotta
shelf
help
bird.
these.
This was not a pigeon. We should send it to an esteemed ornithologist and find out what it is.
This
I
is
don't know any,
Poseidon
but I
doing
can
this.
send it to my dad. No, I have a whole video. There's a whole thing.
Send it to your dad. Your dad's gonna tell you, you rude son of a bitch. You just let this goddamn non-pigeon die.
Look, I like cats too. I want them to eat.
Where's the bird now,
I
Poseidon?
don't know.
I don't know. We came upstairs, but I tried to.
Oops.
I tried to
Sorry.
hold it. I tried to like
It
grab
wouldn't
it.
go near
What's
it.
right in front of the
Look at him
building?
running away from it.
Look at it go.
It's terrified of him.
It's orange. That's a special bird.
Yes, thank you.
It was also
If
the
this
house
was
bird.
the world of Pokemon, you would have missed your chance to catch a rare Pokemon.
It does look like a Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Which like a what are they called?
The fire starter in what version?
I really wish your camera was on to watch, so people.
Yeah, why
could
don't you
watch
put the camera on
fucking
you?
Have a glitch. Your brain just glitched, and he started smashing himself in the head.
All right. So in other news,
Yeah, bird news
look,
aside.
while
I'll post the bird video to Instagram. You guys can see it there.
while new media and cool ass shows like the ones that we produce over here at Pantelis Comedy are thriving, old school fake news is taking a hit.
Such as.
For example, our good friends, and I use the term friends incorrectly, Huffington Post Canada.
Oh yeah.
No
BuzzFeed.
longer publishing content. Yes, BuzzFeed has taken a hit. As you know why,
They
Phil?
haven't really taken a hit. They were
It's
acquired.
It's been years. It's been years that these people have been releasing garbage, fake news articles
It's
for
a shame.
clickbait.
When they started off, they were an interesting outlet.
Vice too, when Vice started out,
Vice was phenomenal.
was
when it
super
started.
interesting,
Yeah.
and then Vice turned into a mouthpiece for
hey.
retarded people.
You fucking take care. You right now.
What happened?
You made me into a communist.
Take off the communist stuff right now.
That's
We'll
reserved
we'll get to it,
only
lady.
for George Lee Chan.
George Lee Chan. So yeah, it's closing. So now they're talking about BuzzFeed closing Huffington Post Canada's operations. 23 workers affected. That's all 23.
23 work. That's it.
23 idiots.
Well, I mean, look, they had it coming. Ariana Huffington pretending like her actual name was Huffington. All these years.
Ariana
My name is
Huffington.
Huffington. I'm Huffingtonese.
Yeah.
Ariana is traditional Huffington name.
How Greek are you? I'm half Greek. That's what she. I hate that accent, by the way. It's not a regular Greek
No,
English speaking
it's
accent.
an overly educated in the UK Greek accent.
Yeah, you see, my friends, the problem with Donald Trump is that's how she talks.
It was just creepy to watch you do it.
That's what she does. That's how I see her. Yeah. Every time I used to get pissed like, what the fuck is this woman? And then when I found out she was Greek, I was like, stop saying that to people. You're ruining our image.
Last name you remember?
Huffington.
Yeah.
I don't remember her fucking real last name. She doesn't use it anymore. She pretends like she's not Greek.
I never understood that. When you get married in the US,
Yeah.
then you get divorced, you keep your ex-husband's name as a woman.
No. Most people will not do that. She's doing it because she's like, of course, I'm Huffington.
I mean, did her brand pre-exist? Like, did she make the Huffington Post and then get...
probably.
And she's like, well, it can't be the fucking Papanikolaopoulos Post.
No, but I mean, you can still call it the Huffington Post. Who gives a shit?
Yes, yeah.
Who gives a shit?
No, but a lot of women do that.
Keep the name after they get
Yeah.
divorced. Aren't you pissed off and you don't want to have
I
that
was born
name?
and raised in like a post-Revolution Tranquille Quebec, so my mother has her own name. She doesn't have a
Your
maiden
mother
name.
has her own name.
Her last name? She kept it.
Jesus Christ, Phil. What kind of progressive women are you living with?
What? No, I mean, the laws changed in 81 here, I think.
Yeah, you look surprised. I'm just busting your balls.
Yeah, I know. I was
Yeah,
just-
most women
Yeah.
keep their names.
Yeah, but like... do men take women's names in Quebec? Are we there?
Some people take women's names.
Like,
Yeah.
that's fucked.
Yeah, but there's a word for them.
Confusing.
Poseidon, what's the word?
Transgender.
Fags.
That's I thought you were making a first name joke.
That's not what I was expecting. Perhaps cuck of some sort. But there are people that do that. I've heard of people doing that.
I was joking with my dad. I think it was my dad once. I was like, I have 2 daughters. No one's going to carry the family name. Like, that's it. We're done here in Canada. There's no more Balabanoses, right? And he's like...
Your dad could carry the name. Your dad. Your sister can carry the name if she wants.
How?
She tells her husband, yo, your new name is this.
But it's not a
Fucking
cuck.
deal with it. Huh?
Why?
She tries it. She has to try it, bro. She has to try it.
Here's the point I'm trying to make.
Just to call his bluff. Just to try. See if it works.
My dad or whoever I was talking to, like, I really can't remember who it was. And I was like, what if one of your daughters convinces whoever they, married to give their last name to the kid? I was like, I don't want her to marry that guy.
I don't want that kind of man in our family.
Like, that's fucking crazy. That's nuts.
He's the kind of guy that you could convince him that a rich Nigerian prince just needs $10,000 to unlock his bank account so that he can give you a lot of money. He's that kind of guy. You
just
could convince
send
him
me
that.
all of your information.
Information?
Information. Yeah, I can't do it. And I will forward all of my forwarding to you.
You know what I started? If I ever have to do the African royalty accent, I have to think of Eddie Murphy.
You have to.
King of Zamunda.
Well,
I'm the king of Zamunda. It's the only way. Because or else I always do Asian or
You're
like
not
the
an
Greek.
accent
I'm not an accent guy. They all sound the same.
No, you just have to think of the Janet Jackson joke from Delirious. What have you done for me lately, Eddie?
Fuck you, Eddie.
Fuck you, Eddie.
Ah, it's so good.
It's so easy to do if you just have that.
Even my English accent, when I do it,
Well, like British.
it's kind of like, it's kind of like Bane.
Let's hear it.
Well, I don't know. I need a reason to do it.
Be Asian.
No, it's not Asian. It sounds like Bane. Remember Batman, the movie there, The Dark Knight Rises? That's how it sounds like. Yes, welcome to the kingdom of Batman.
Bane.
I don't know what it is.
More like
Yes, quiet.
like transatlantic circus.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it is.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Almost. It's almost that.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I'm good at like Slavic accents. Like I can fake a good Balkan.
I could fake a good Russian.
I can channel the fucking DNA.
I could channel
It's in there for sure.
Nikolai,
come to your house. You fucking kill your mother.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here you took many shit about Vladimir.
We are all equal, but Serbia better. Okay.
You know we don't play this.
Bosco. Hey, Bosco.
Bosco Belabins.
Bosco Belabins.
Yeah, you don't say Balabins, you Belabins.
Belabins.
Bosco
Yeah, they have that
Belabins.
upside down circumflakes.
Yeah, circumflakes.
Circumflakes.
Yo, so I'm tired of listening to people talk about the royal family.
No,
But
can we just not?
but
Like, I don't understand why people.
But we can't have people think that we're scared to talk about. We're not scared to talk about it. I'm just annoyed.
No, I'm not scared. It just does. It's not news.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about the royal family. You guys know I make fun of these scepter wielding weirdos all the time.
That's a good line, by the way. The scepter. I like that.
Scepter wielding weirdos.
That you shall not pass.
That's what I do. I make
But
up good lines.
Here's my thing. You know how the whole feminism movement, and I mean the last 10 years has been about don't be a princess, don't be the princess, don't wait for your prince, like take your life.
First of all, that's stupid. Who doesn't want to be a princess? If you tell me you want to be a prince, I'd be like, fuck yeah, let's be a prince.
I'm just saying, like there's that whole narrative.
Yeah.
But here's the weird thing. All these same women are now like, wow, Meghan Markle, but none of them gave a shit about all the stuff she did as an actress until she became a princess.
Yeah, they're hypocrites.
Hippocrates.
Hypocrites, yeah.
They're the fathers and mothers of medicine.
Yeah. But there's a lot of hypocrites. Even with the royal family now, like people are like, oh my God, I can't believe the queen is a racist. First of all, if you can't believe the queen is a racist,
You're stupid.
You're stupid. The queen is 94
She's from
years
a different time.
The queen is 94 years old.
I mean,
she was born during the time when they were discussing killing entire races of people. Those were like, that's a progressive idea. That'll
you mean kill them without them
that'll
suffering?
help the traffic.
Kill
She's
them
from
quickly.
that time. Okay, so what do you think she fucking
They
thinks
used black people as furniture.
at that
Yeah,
time?
they just,
So like, what do you think she thinks?
Nigel, get in here. I need an ottoman.
But another thing
Legs
is,
up.
like, I saw Charlie Kirk and other people like, I
that?
don't believe, I don't like Meghan Markle.
Charlie Kirk.
He's what is that? Conservative pundit. I don't know. He just talks online.
Okay,
But-
he talks like us.
Like us. But the thing is, he said, I don't, as you know, I don't like the royals. I don't like Meghan Markle. I don't like any of these people.
Not
But he
really
said,
Meghan Markle.
I don't believe what she said about the queen. She's lying or whatever, which is fine. You could say that. However, you're some random guy from the United States. How the fuck do you know what happens in the palace? I don't know what the fuck happens in that place. Nobody knows what the fuck happened. Who are you to say
There was
that
one
conversation
man
never
who
took
knew
place?
What happens in the palace?
What?
You know who it was?
No. Epstein. I don't think Epstein's.
It was probably fucking Kubrick. He knew
Epstein
what goes
doesn't
on
know a
there.
lot about queen shit. No, these guys they keep the secrecy really tight. The only people that knew is some high end Freemasons that were in there and shit. I was watching
I just
a
don't
movie with
understand
Johnny
why
Depp called
people
From
are
Hell.
So obsessed. First of all, the idea that a bunch of German royalty hates black people is not surprising to me at all. You're right.
Yeah, I don't know why
I'm
this
not
is
shocked.
news.
Second of all, who cares? As for all I saw, because I never watched the interview because I don't give a shit, is a bunch of rich kids bitching about how mommy and daddy didn't love them enough. That's what I saw.
Kind of. But you know what's funny? It's like, oh my God, she was upset that your baby would be black. Yeah. So would like most Italians that you go speak to. They're like, what? Who are you bringing home? Barabu barabi ba. Like
You're gonna stick on that line, huh? You're gonna stay with the fact that it's okay to destroy the Italians. I like that. I respect that.
I'm not destroying the Italians.
I mean, it's always okay to be racist against Italians. I saw you share a few of those.
No, that was Starbucks that wrote that. I'm not Starbucks.
Starbucks is right though sometimes.
No, well, the reason why I said Italians instead of any other person that you could have used is because I want to do the barabu barababa.
Also, watch The Sopranos.
It's just The Sopranos, yeah.
Watch The Sopranos.
Yeah.
Remember when his daughter brings over her black boyfriend?
Yeah, dude.
His reaction?
People freak out. People are racist all the time. So that didn't shock me. What shocked me was everyone else's reaction. Like, get the fuck out of here. The people that killed Princess Diana because she was gonna have a Muslim baby were mad about a black man. Yeah, no shit. That's what they do. They're people that are obsessed with bloodlines.
Bloodlines.
They're obsessed with bloodlines. What do you think? What do you think they think? Like, what kind of progressive views do you think that people that are like, it's all about the bloodline?
Oh, it's hot in the studio today.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm like schwitzing over here. I'm hot.
Yeah. I'm bringing the heat. Boy, boy. I got this.
What did you call me at the end there?
Boy, boy.
Boy.
Yeah, that's our
You guys have been spending way too much unsupervised time together.
That's our thing now.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Boy.
I saw we have a robot, by the way. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, Guido Grasso bought us a robot as a gift for, what do you say, reinvigorating his life or some shit like that?
Yeah. Because he basically, for the past year, he hasn't felt like a man.
Until he let Poseidon fuck him.
And man, he feels like a woman. Boop, boop.
And he felt good getting us a gift. So
that's nice of him.
Yeah, it was nice of him.
Very good. Does it suck?
It does suck.
I haven't put on my dick yet.
It does suck. I don't like having robots around here. I've already said this. I don't trust them. I've seen enough movies to know that when shit goes sour, they're the first ones to turn on us. Them and the Albanians.
What is that robot going to do? Dink.
I don't know.
Dink.
I have no idea.
Skynet is loading. Bonk. Get out of here. Fuck off. Like,
get out of here.
Oh, I saw something.
We have way too many vacuums in here now.
We do have. We have three vacuums.
Speaking of Skynet, I saw an interesting thing this morning. I don't know where I saw it exactly, but apparently Twitter is creating Skynet.
Well, Twitter's doing some weird ass shit. Did you see with that stock offering where they're trying to sell tweets? They're trying to...
the NFT thing.
Yeah, what is that?
Yo, look, I've been looking at this NFT stuff. I've been trying to wrap my head around it because I'm like, there's money to be made here. But first of all, it's hard for me to get behind something where one of the words in the name of it is not a real word.
What's the...
Fungible. Like, to me, that's
serious?
not a word.
Fungible?
Non-fungible tokens. That's what they stand for.
Non-fungible tokens?
Maybe it's fungible. I don't know how to pronounce it.
What?
I've been trying to figure out how do I make NFT art. I'm like, let's see, because I've seen some shit stuff.
What's an NFT? What does it mean?
NFT is a non-fungible token.
But what does that mean?
It's basically ownership of a proprietary creation, an asset that is certified through blockchain.
Hold on a
I
second.
mean, even I don't fully understand it.
But how could you own a tweet when anybody could just copy that tweet or look at that tweet?
That's the part I don't fully understand. My vague understanding of it is that the blockchain actually certifies its ownership no matter where it ends up. Like, it's embedded into I don't really know.
Hold on, because I Googled it.
That'll help. I've read everything. I don't fully understand it yet.
Is a unique digital token living on a blockchain, allowing one person to own a digital good such as an image or animation.
But it exists.
But it exists already. How do you own it? For example, a tweet.
Like a Bitcoin.
No,
right? A Bitcoin cannot exist outside of the blockchain.
I get what you're saying.
It's the same concept.
It's not the same concept because a Bitcoin. If you have a Bitcoin, I can't also have your Bitcoin. I can't copy your Bitcoin. And you have your Bitcoin.
This is the same situation.
Well, no, because they go. Jack Dorsey said he's going to sell the first tweet that ever came out.
Yeah, just setting up my Twitter.
But I can have that tweet. You just told me what the tweet is. I can screenshot that tweet, and I too can have a copy of that tweet.
But you can't have the original code from the original tweet with all of the embedded data.
Right, but it's a tweet. I don't need all that.
No, you don't. But by having it, look, it's like a variant cover. Right?
That's strange.
I mean,
can we start selling variant covers of our podcasts?
I mean, podcasts are probably a weird...
2 Drink Minimum, episode 132 is now on sale for $30,000.
You absolutely could. Like, musicians are doing this with music so that their music can't be pirated. Again...
How can it not be pirated? This is fucking crazy.
No, well, you can listen to it, but no one can profit from it.
We're living in crazy town.
It is crazy town. I mean, It's
all made up.
Is probably the future of not of finance, but of how we trade. Which I guess
this is not big. We're not talking about Bitcoin.
I said
blockchain. I know that's because they're talking about Bitcoin. We're not talking about Bitcoin. I get Bitcoin, and I don't like Bitcoin either, by the way. But I get it. I think there's money to be made there. But because you know why I don't like it? It's another form of made-up currency. We're mad at the current form of made-up currency, so we're like, let's make up another non-backed. It is. Because it's not, it's completely all digital. It's not backed by anything physical. So just like our current fiat system. So the only way to actually combat it, if you really cared, but you don't, everybody just wants to make money. If you really cared about having a strong currency, you'd fight to get our currency backed by silver or gold, something tangible and redeemable. But you're not. You're looking for other methods of fiat currency. But why? Because we are self-destructive as a race.
Well, no, it should always move forward. I mean, we had that. It worked for the most part. Now we have this system, which doesn't work properly, obviously. Yeah. Maybe there's a different... I mean, Bitcoin in and of itself is not the solution, but the blockchain technology is very, very important for the future of the internet.
Correct.
So in that sense, it is important.
Block that chain, people. Chain gang.
Chain, gang, gang.
Chain, gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
Oh, now you ruined it. Disgusting. I'm upset. Oh, by the way, today at noon, new episode 2 Drink Minimum is dropping on the YouTubes, on the Spotify. Very good episode. We went for nearly, 2 hours on Monday? It was long.
Yes, nearly 2 hours.
And it was fun.
He looks well put together today.
Well, we were at the groomer yesterday.
Yes. The doctor took him to the groomers.
We're at the groomer yesterday. He shaved his balls too. It was good.
Yeah.
Heads up.
How'd you know?
I'm out of here at 11:30 today.
All right. Well, you say something like that every episode, so I'm not. It had no effect on me.
By the way, SFC said something interesting. NFTs are bullshit. Those are designed for money laundering.
Money laundering?
Money laundering.
Oh.
Sorry.
I mean, maybe. Yeah, it seems like an easy way. It's like collectible. It's just a new version of a collectible. That's all it is.
Yeah, basically.
I'm going to make an NFT and I'm going to release it on March 25th for the bicentennial. It'll be a collector's edition.
I like that.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
What?
That'd be cool. I'm not repeating it.
No one's going to buy it.
No, I know. But it'll exist. And in 10 years, someone will be like, whoa, this was made on the day.
This is so stupid.
I know, it is dumb. But I think collectibles are dumb too. Like, I have Funko Pops. I don't keep the boxes. I just like they're cute. Like,
well, because you don't like the collectible aspect. You just like the...
I just think they're cool looking, yeah.
I have those Ninja Turtles inside there.
The NECAs.
Yeah, they're nice. What did you call them?
NECA.
All right, well. At least you didn't drop a hard R.
Oh.
So it's acceptable. Goddamn, you're just a fan of rap music. Okay.
Yes, and Ninja Turtles. But I saw a nice combo pack of those with Super Shredder and Splinter from the movie.
I saw that, but where is it? Did you see it in store or online?
On Facebook Marketplace.
I don't trust that.
But it's $400.
Oh, I'm not going to pay $400 for a $20 toy. Are you crazy?
Some asshole bought them all, put them in a fucking light box, set up like a scene from the movie, and he's selling it. So I asked him, I'm like, this is cool looking. Did you keep the boxes? He's like, no. I'm like, all right. Never mind.
You know what I am going to do, though? I'm going to go grab all my old... I'm going to put Poseidon on a mission. He's going to start up an eBay account, and he's going to have to sell all my collectibles.
What do you have?
Hundreds of comic books.
Okay.
I have, the SNES Classic. Yeah. Never opened. I have that.
The SNES Classic unopened?
Yeah.
I wonder what that would go for.
Not a lot. Maybe $100. I don't know. I have, what do I have?
More of a...
I have all kinds of Magic cards and unopened in boxes, like sealed.
I have the first edition full run of Spawn, like 1 through 40, unopened.
Something. I mean, everything's worth something to someone.
Yeah, exactly. I've looked. They're not worth much. I'll keep them forever, whatever. What'd you find?
250, 260, 280.
What is that?
SNES Classic.
Oh, really? It's unopened. I still have the receipt from Walmart, from Target, actually, in the States.
When did you buy it?
Go for
280.
When?
Yeah.
Years ago.
Oh, years ago. Okay. We used to have, my dad, I remember in the late 90s, he sold his ColecoVision for a shit ton of money because he had it still.
No, this is the SNES Classic. It's not remember that came out with all the games on it?
Oh, not the original
SNES. No, you can't use an original SNES. It doesn't even have fucking HDMI ports.
So you still connected
to an old. You have to have like
you just need the $20 converter.
Ugh, disgusting. Have you ever seen how it displays on the screen?
It looks like shit. It's an 8-bit fucking game. Oh. No, they're not 8-bit. The SNES. They're a bit more.
SNES is a 16-bit.
Yeah, NES was 8-bit. Yeah.
Jesus,
what's up?
Original Paperwork Cinderella Walt Disney VHS, $5,000.
Yeah, VHS tapes, those old Disney ones are worth a lot.
Which is so stupid.
I don't have any of
They
that.
have a shelf life of about 70 years. Unless
well,
they're kept in
don't tell
ideal
people.
condition.
Don't
I'm
tell
just
me.
saying.
You're trying to ruin my deal here.
You don't have VHS.
Doesn't matter. I'll find
No,
something.
but they're not gonna watch them. They're just gonna collect them. It's not.
Did you say they're not going to watch them?
Watch them.
watch?
Oh.
They did sound like wash though.
Yeah, I was like, what the
gonna
fuck
watch.
does that mean? They're not going to watch them.
I have a speech
collectibles are
impediment.
interesting. They're very interesting. I have a bunch of random old stuff. I mean, I have a lot of those cameras that I have in my office. Some of them are collectibles, like the Bell and Howell.
The ones that look nice on your, you
ones
just
that are
leave them
in
there.
the-
They look
in the
nice.
glass. Yeah,
No, you leave them there. They look
I
nice.
don't want to sell
Don't
them.
play games like that, Phil.
The only thing I ever resell is glass, like lenses,
What?
because they don't lens.
Oh.
Like they don't depreciate, like very little. If anything, they increase in value, because the technology of the glass technology hasn't changed that much.
The glass technology hasn't changed that
I
much.
just mean the technology of making glass for lenses. Yes, the processes have changed over time, but like the glass is still good. It's good for like hundreds of years.
Toronto Star reports something that I can't believe is a report.
Oh yeah.
Cell phone data shows Ontarians are on the move to shop as regions open. A couple things. Of course, people are on the move shopping now that things are open. They were on lockdown. People want to get out. That's normal because they're human fucking beings,
Yeah,
Toronto
no kidding.
Star. But also, why are you getting this fucking data? Really? Like cell phone companies?
Google. It's Google.
You're just willy-nilly dishing out people's cell phone data?
It's 100% Google. They've been using Google geolocation
Yeah,
data since the beginning of the pandemic to prove that people aren't quarantining.
Yeah, but this is fucking crazy. Like that's
crazy,
a
yeah.
real breach of privacy.
No, because
Just to be after the story about how people like to shop. Get the fuck out of here, man. They're really willy-nilly selling your data. They don't give a fuck.
Silly selling.
Yeah, they're really.
Oh shit! Our Ninja Turtle poster's coming tomorrow. Yes.
Oh yeah, that
the
poster's
office.
coming in.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't like that they're first, and it's so obvious.
I mean, I'm not
Of course,
surprised.
people once the lockdown's done, they're gonna go back out. What did you think? You thought you transformed people's minds, and now everybody wants to stay in a cave. They're human beings, damn it. Oh, discontinued Dr. Seuss books are selling for thousands online.
Oh shit!
That is exactly why I stocked up on Aunt Jemima syrup when the whole Jemima Gate happened.
I have something to tell you guys.
I have like 6 bottles.
It's gonna be hard to hear, but then again, you might already know. I did not know this. In entertainment news, you know that actor, Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah.
You know he was with Olivia Wilde.
Yeah. No, I didn't know they were together, but I know who she is.
Yeah, for years.
I did not know that.
She has the forehead. You know who she
I
is.
know who she is from House.
Yeah, Yeah, that's it. I found out. I didn't know that they have been broken up.
You seem
And
shaken up by this.
I'll tell you why I seem shaken up. Because she's with Harry Styles, that singer kid.
Everyone talks about Harry Styles, but I don't know who he is.
I've met him once. He's a kid. He used to sing. He's got like hair.
Isn't she like our age?
Olivia Wilde's older
she
than
must be
us.
in her late
She's in her
30s now.
Yeah, in her late 30s or something. Yeah.
Isn't this Styles character a child?
Yes, he's a child. She left her husband and kids to go with Harry Styles. I didn't know that. I found out last night.
And kids.
Yeah, I think they have kids together, her and
Oh,
Sudeikis.
man. I mean, that seems like to be the new cool thing in Hollywood. Older women, younger men.
I don't mind any of this. I'm just saying
care.
it's weird. I had no idea that that happened. Like, that's how unaware. Like, this seems like a big tabloid story. I had zero idea. I found out yesterday. I was like, what the fuck?
It was a lovely suggestion that came through the chat just now.
Yeah, hold on. What's up?
Yeah, she was married to the guy in what was
Jason
that show there?
Sudeikis.
The Last Man on Earth. Remember that show?
Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah,
The guy that I kept saying, Jason Sudeikis.
yeah.
So the guy whose name I already said, you said, it was the what's his name? The guy that I said his fucking name.
I'm sorry, I wasn't out because I was searching stuff and I missed some stuff. Sorry about that. Keep going. I broke the flow. I'm very.
Yeah, for no reason.
I apologize.
Would you ever be up to putting one of your champion hoodies for auction to donate to charity?
No, fuck charities.
That went exactly as I expected it to.
Cheers, kids.
Give me a second coffee. Ugh, sleep.
It depends what the charity is. I don't know.
Rape survivors.
No.
No?
The hoodie's going to bring back too many memories. Here's the thing.
But in movies,
I
every
don't
time they
know-
get raped, they wear the hoodie after and they feel safe in it.
I don't know if anybody would. I don't know if it would make any money. Why would anybody want a used shirt?
I mean, you're a public figure now.
Yeah, but even a public figure, why would you want a used
You're a
shirt?
celebrity.
But why would you want a used shirt?
You put it in a
Unless the
frame.
shirt has something to do with what you're doing. Like if you're an athlete and you're like, this is the jersey he was wearing when he scored the Stanley Cup winning goal. That makes sense. It's part of history.
I mean, maybe the hoodie you wore on the first episode of the Pantelis podcast is part of history. You just don't know it yet. You're being short-sighted right now. You're selling yourself short.
He was wearing that shirt when he made that epic Sri Lankan joke.
What shirt were you wearing when you fired Poseidon the first time?
I don't know. Maybe it was this.
Check. We could take a picture of it, make an NFT, yeah? And you keep your shirt.
Da-na-na.
Hey.
I have no idea. It's all this shit is weird.
Interesting news that's out there.
There's a lot of interesting news that's coming out. Oh, shit. There we go. That's my boy Harry. The Fed will step in if rates climb higher. They have to. As for now, we wait. Yeah.
Yo, speaking of rates, the fucking housing market is wild, man.
I know.
We've lost out on houses before we even got a chance to go and actually see them. Like on the way,
people are just buying them right away.
Yeah. Unconditional offers, no inspections, $100,000 over ask. Okay, maybe not 100, but still.
What are you living in a fictional? What are you talking about? You just they're not just disappearing. I've seen great houses that are on the market for weeks, months.
They're not always great. That's why. That means they have an issue. Anything that I've seen in the last 10 days that I requested a visit, most of it's gone before I even got to it.
So then what's the issue?
The house I went to see with Laval,
the
one I told you about, that one, I mean, there was 60 visits on the first day. Within the end of that day, there were 35 over ask offers. Like people there's so much.
This was for a condo?
No, it's for a house. Oh. There's so little supply of homes that people are just overpaying for stuff so they can get access to it.
You know what's crazy is there really isn't that little supply. There's just a lot of shitty houses. There's a lot of
a little supply of good houses.
Yeah, there's a lot of houses that are on the market that I've seen that have just been not taken care of at all. Yeah. The best is when they're asking for the same price as their neighbors are selling, but their neighbors have fully renovated the house.
Sometimes
they're like, why am I not getting any bites? Yeah, because it's a fucking shithole, bro.
Houses, and you're like, let's see, 900,000. So you open it up, you're like, probably be done or something.
You're one guest away from turning this into a crack house.
You can see the ghosts in the house. They're like in the photos, like at $900,000. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do, man. I'm starting to get nervous about the house. Like, it's not
you're being dumb. There's nothing to be nervous about. You have the money from the original one. You could rent it. Don't be nervous. As long as you're not homeless,
I don't want to
don't worry about
twice. It just seems like
that sucks. But you also don't want to move quickly into a place that you're gonna hate and then want to move.
Actually, we found a great duplex, but it has an offer. I'm hoping the offer falls through. Something's wrong because I'm gonna make an offer on that duplex.
Well, why don't you? You're not allowed to make an offer.
I don't know what the offer is, so I could inadvertently pay way too much money at the price they're asking for. It's a great deal. We live comfortably.
So then add another fucking 20 to that. Like, this is my offer.
I don't want to fucking. I don't know. What if they already offered 20? Then I've just wasted my time.
No. Then they know that you're serious. That's fine.
But the house is still gonna sell.
I know, but it's just because you're just taking a chance.
I mean,
you can't be a tightster when you want something. When you want something, Phil, you go all out.
Yeah, but I'm also
you're not like, I'm
over.
so in love with this girl, but it's cold outside. Fuck it. You know, you can't do that. You got to go all in, baby.
Just describe my 20s. Oh, it's cold. Fuck it.
No, you got to go all in. If you want something, you go do it. Poseidon, am I right?
Yes.
Go all in.
I agree with you, but overpaying for something just for the sake of it when something else just like it may pop up.
Well, no, not for the sake of it. If it's worth, let's say the house is $500,000. This is just a number. It's $500,000 to you. Like, I fucking love this house. I would have paid $550. So you know you would have paid $550. So go $520, go $530. See where you could
I'm
go.
I'm not there on this house.
You see what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
Or offer shit no one else can offer.
Such as?
My next kid, named after you guys.
Named after the house?
Named after you
House
guys.
Balabanos.
Yeah, named after you guys, whoever the fuck the people are. Like, really? Yeah, and then you're like, I'm not going to have more kids.
I mean, then you have the risk of accidentally having another kid. So not only do you have a kid, you
have to name him Sanjay.
The name is Sanjay, yeah. I think it was Abraham in this case.
There you go.
It was a nice Hasidic Jewish fellow.
I'm saying get into that war, bro. Get into the bidding war.
I don't want to get into the bidding war.
It's fun.
That's why I'm looking at all the houses that are already on the market. I'm like, okay, I don't want to bid. I want to negotiate from a position of power. This house, I like it, but it needs X whatever, right?
That's not a position of power. You know how you get a position of power? Talk to my homie. He'll get you stuff that we were looking at that's not on the market yet at all. They try to get rid of it before it even hits the market. You don't negotiate with anyone.
Pocket listings.
No, it's
off-market sales.
The term is pocket listings.
I think so, yeah.
It's because they're going to put on the market if they don't find someone. But normally they get out because it's less stressful.
I spoke to someone who's not even
and you don't have to fight with anyone. As long as it's reasonable, normally, like, okay, I don't want to deal with the hassle.
That's what I want access to.
Oh, it's hard to get access. I got a guy who has access to that.
Yeah, I know the guy.
No. He's got guys.
Yeah, he's got guys. Yeah, I need to have a conversation with him. I mean,
but if you're fucking flippy floppy, he won't do it. You need to be fucking ready to go in. You can't be flippity floppity.
I'm rippity ready.
Okay.
Rippity. I don't know what happened there.
Do you like Poseidon's musketeer stash? I'm the one who told the groomer to do this to him.
I don't know.
I like
because your mic's in your way. I can't see you.
I like it. Did you didn't
No, I
you didn't
don't
set
like
your
it.
camera on today?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
do that
people,
again.
Yeah, I made him. I'm the one who got the groomer to do this to him. Yeah,
You keep calling it like it's a dog groomer.
That's the yoke. That is the yoke, man.
but I'm the one who told him
I like it. I like
Yeah.
it. I mean, I don't know if I really like it, but I don't mind it.
because he looked weird with like the beard with all the
It
patches.
always looks weird, anyways. Though. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
but now he looks like clean weird.
Yeah.
creepy weird.
Like if you don't know him, you don't know that he's a carrier of disease.
I don't know if it's that good. of
He
a
looks
mustache.
like he's ready to tell people to fight with swords.
Yes.
On guard, sir.
40 paces at dawn.
Yes, quite.
Yes,
That's what it looks like. Yo, there's no good movies coming out.
Everything's a series now.
I was trying to watch movies yesterday night, and there's nothing good.
I
You
enjoyed
should watch
WandaVision.
Rock and Rolla.
That's an old movie.
Old movie, but a great movie.
Yeah, it's not a new movie. That's
Lucky
an old
Number
movie.
11's also a good movie in that
No,
same
I
kind
said,
of style.
again, guys.
I know,
new
I know.
movies.
I understand.
New cinefilms don't exist.
So the film is.
That's why I'm waiting for that Snyder cut.
Isn't he there?
Apparently, it's like 4 hours long. Huh?
I know. I'm excited to see it.
It's a bit much.
What a story, though, right? Not the Justice League, but
That
what
Joss
happened.
Whedon came there and started raping people on set.
It breaks my heart that Joss Whedon is like the Joss Whedon of today, because I love his early work especially, and the fucking original Avengers is solid.
There's because I searched up different movies. There's The Little Things, which is a crime thriller. It's got
He's just naming every movie that came out this week. He knows nothing about them, and he's about to talk about their description. This is what I deal with.
no, but Denzel Washington's in it.
So
Denzel's a
don't be racist. Don't be
I
racist.
I watched the trailer, but I can't remember the title of the movie. It was a time travel movie. It looked cool, like very
Tenet.
like trippy.
Tenet.
No, not Tenet. I would remember Tenet. I haven't seen Tenet yet, actually.
I was playing in the background one day for me.
I don't feel like it's an in the background kind of movie.
It's definitely not.
Okay, no, this was like 2055. It's the year. It's a. I haven't seen it. but the
2055, the year of our Lord.
something about like it felt very. What's the word I'm looking for? Like not Inception, Interstellar had that vibe to it. A little campier though, a little bit. But it looked interesting.
You watched it?
No, I watched the trailer and I really want to see it. I just can't remember the title of it. Fuck.
You know what they really screwed up on? The new Power Rangers movie.
The one that came out a few years ago?
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, since they were recreating stuff, to make it a cool alien war type of movie, and the camp was unnecessary. They put too much campiness in it.
I didn't find it was that campy except for Rita Repulsa. She was super
Campy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will eat you, children. It's like,
I think
shut
they
the
were trying
fuck
to
up,
be
stupid.
True to the original source material, maybe. I don't know.
Not really.
I mean, it was nowhere near as bad as the second new Ninja Turtles movie. That was terrible.
The second new Ninja Turtles. Oh, I don't watch those.
I watched them just
They're
because.
not good.
No, they're bad. Like, my daughter wanted to watch a Ninja Turtle movie.
Oh, I did watch Coming to America too, or Coming to America.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I talk about it on Two Drink Minimum. Mike,
I don't want to. I don't really want to talk about. Like, I don't want to know. I want to see it. I just
You haven't
had
seen
a
it?
chance. No.
Well, I will recommend it to you. Don't listen to any critics. It is a very fun movie.
Okay. Good.
If you like Eddie Murphy as much as I do,
I do
you
like
will
the
be
Eddie
pleased.
Murphy.
Yeah.
What have you done for me lately, Eddie?
Fuck you, Eddie.
I'm gonna check what else is coming out that I'm aware of. Give me a second.
Box of juju, and the mully's gonna pay for it.
What?
It's Eddie Murphy's old bits. He was talking about how Rocky
Oh, right.
wrongly influenced Italian men thinking they could beat up black guys. So he goes at the movie theater. After they watch Rocky, they thought they were all tough. And he's like, yeah, I want a box of juju beans. He's ordering stuff and he looks at Eddie Murphy, doesn't even know him. He's like, and the mully's gonna pay for it. He's like, all right, little Italian man. You must have watched Rocky.
So good.
So good. I'll give you this one. You must have watched Rocky. But yeah, it's just so funny.
Calm down.
Yeah, but calm down.
Cool your tits.
Yeah, that's fucking funny. He's something else, man. I'm glad just to see him again. It made me. I was like a kid. I was like a fangirl.
Japan to ban overseas spectators for the Olympics.
So when the Olympics are happening, there only
the
Japanese
can see
fans.
it.
I don't
That
mind.
is the most Japanese thing I've ever heard.
I don't mind. They're the
don't
best
mind that
fans.
either, yeah.
They clean up after themselves. They're
true.
calm.
It's
No
true.
riots.
Even
That's a smart move.
What was it during the World Cup? I think
I already said it. I just said it. You don't have
just
to
said all of
repeat what
that.
I said dumber.
no, not just the fans, but even the soccer team as well. Like
Look at him trying to make shit up just to save face.
No. He's just trying to add to what we already said.
Yeah,
It's okay.
We'll let it slide.
Yeah, everybody knows what I'm talking about. If you don't, no amount of talking is going to help you understand that the Japanese people clean up after themselves.
Today's March 10th.
Yeah.
It's Nintendo Day. I didn't know that.
It's always Nintendo Day. If you want to
I'll
play
have
some
Nintendo,
Nintendo, who's
yeah.
going to stop you?
Everything is COVID. Everything in the news is fucking COVID.
I'm not talking about COVID anymore. I'm done with that shit.
Yeah, I'm done with it.
I'm done with it. It's stressing everybody out.
It is.
And these goddamn vaccines now. Do them. Don't do them.
It's also Chuck Norris's birthday.
Do this one. Do the Pfizer one. No, do the Johnson & Johnson's one. You know what it's like? Oh, yesterday I thought about this because they were talking about who the fuck was it that got the Johnson & Johnson one, and then someone's like, oh, I got the Pfizer one. There's a movie. Fuck, I got to think about which one it is. They were talking
Ford
about the future.
Ferrari.
No, there's a I don't know why you would say that. There's a movie that talks about this in the future, that everything is like companies are going to jump in even for vaccines and serious things. It's going to be like Coke and Pepsi.
I don't know if this is what you're talking about, but Idiocracy, it touches on that a lot.
Well, Idiocracy did touch on this a lot. So we'll use that as an example too. Idiocracy was actually pretty accurate about this kind of stuff. Like, obviously it's a hyper-exaggerated, stupid way. You know what I'm talking about.
Fuck, what movie is that?
Because it is weird,
it's an
right?
episode of Black Mirror.
It might be an episode of Black Mirror. Because you should, theoretically, the whole world, we've agreed, but this whole, no, mine's better. No, mine you have to do one. This is people's genetic code. What are we doing? It's not a drink. Yeah, that's what it does. Every time you take a vaccine, it affects your...
I mean, technically, yeah, because you're
DNA.
You're learning something. I mean, every time I drink water, it affects my DNA.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You know what that does. And I'm saying you know what the water does to you. You're aware of it. That's why you keep drinking water and you need it. And it's, right? This is different.
I mean, look, a virus does the same thing to you, though.
Exactly.
You catch a virus, it alters your genetic structure. So, I mean, because I've seen a lot of people go down the RNA reprograms you. It alters your DNA, but I mean...
It does alter your DNA,
it's
but...
half-truth.
It does alter your DNA, but everything alters your DNA.
Exactly. It's an out-of-context half-truth.
It's not a half-truth. It's a full truth. You're calling it a half-truth because when you hear it, it scares you, but it's a full truth.
It's not the RNA that's actually reprogramming you. It's the reaction you're having that's teaching...
Yeah, but you are being... you always are.
People coming out like that fucking neck tattoo, Malaka.
I don't know who the neck tattoo
That guy who's screaming at the airport. You know exactly
what the Toronto kid.
Is he from Toronto?
I think so. He's Canadian. Why? What did he didn't say? He
has a bunch of other videos explaining the science behind vaccines, and like within 5 minutes of watching some of them, because I was curious, like he says stuff that I know for a fact is not true.
Like what?
So he says one that the RNA actually attaches to your RNA and reprograms your DNA. I mean, that is a half truth. Yes, your DNA is altered because something is happening in your body.
You're introducing something new to your body.
The RNA is not like... He's making it sound like it's some kind of fucking...
But what did he say in that sentence that's wrong? I don't understand. Maybe you didn't like the way he said it.
The RNA attaches itself to your DNA. It doesn't.
Well, that's how it changes it, though.
No, the RNA is a delivery system. It changes by the reaction that happens afterwards.
Yeah, but it does...
But he's selling it like they're reprogramming you. Like, are you seriously going to make me...
No, I'm just saying that I feel like you're just mad at him because he doesn't like vaccines, but what he's saying doesn't seem... Because what he's saying is, it's valid. That's what it does. That's what they all do. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to change your genetic code. That's what the whole point of this is.
I mean...
That's what the point of it is.
That's an oversimplification.
But obviously, that's what I'm saying. That's what the point is, right? That's how you protect yourself. I'm not saying it's bad. You need it sometimes. All our DNA has been modified through the years. Even right now, we have...
delivering that information as though it's groundbreaking and a secret.
But whether he delivers it's a secret or not, I mean, it's valid. Like if I tell you, fucking, I don't know, Poseidon weighs 285 pounds... Whether you knew or you didn't know, that's what he fucking weighs. That's what he weighs. Like, what you're gonna get mad at?
That's a stupid example because his weight does not affect me in any way. It's not affecting the outcome of fucking.
So but you don't think people should know?
People should know.
So then what's the problem?
I don't need some kid who has like. There's a reason that I don't.
So don't watch him. Watch someone else tell you the same fucking information. What do you want me to tell you?
I don't watch him. I watched him to know what he was saying.
Yeah,
right. What I'm saying now is people are sharing his videos.
But did he say something that's not true though? That's what I'm asking you because I don't watch his videos. The only thing I ever saw was when he refused to pay the ticket.
I mean that was I can't argue with that. That's
he was right.
Yeah, he was right there. Yeah, I still don't like his face.
Yeah, that's another thing.
No, but he's saying that the RNA they're tricking us. This is what he was. Fuck. What did he say exactly? Hold on. Fuck. I don't remember verbatim. So I'm going to paraphrase.
Yeah.
Best I can remember.
I don't mind. You're not watching his video right now. How can you fucking remember everything?
Basically that they're lying to us. They're using the vaccines to change our genetic code. So let's break that down.
But they're not lying to us. If you're taking a vaccine, it's going to change your genetic code.
If you deliver a bit of truth, which technically an immune response does alter your genetic code, which could be done by a virus or a vaccine. Or
wait, but why does he say it's a lie? I don't understand. Is someone out there? Is the government selling the vaccine and being like, yeah, this does nothing to you?
He's against vaccination. That's why.
That's fine. You could be against whatever you want, but that doesn't make. No one's lying about it.
In the current climate, it's irresponsible to do that. He's actually trying to scare people to believe what he believes, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying he doesn't have the right to do it. I'm just out here saying, don't take it with a grain of salt. I'm not saying he should be silenced. I'm not saying he should be censored. I'm just saying
you have his video so we can see what the fuck he said.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Fuck, what's his name? Skynet something or Sky something Sky.
I don't remember at all. If anyone remembers. That's the thing. Look, a lot of the stuff that's anti-mask, anti-vaccination, anti-lockdown, anti-everything that has to do with COVID, like measures.
No, but I just
it always has grains of truth embedded in it. Even the idiot people who are like, masks are going to kill us because Jesus, like that.
I've never seen that. I mean, masks are going to kill us because of Jesus.
Jesus wants to see our face when we die. You've never seen that?
Who the fuck said that? Okay, but now again, but now if you show me that, it's clearly going to be like extreme. Like now you're taking an extreme. I know. No one says that.
No, I'm using it as an example. Well, there was that woman. Remember the blood of Christ protects me. I don't need no vaccine. Remember in the early months?
I remember that, but it makes sense. But it makes sense.
Yeah,
that's
the
something
blood of
that
Jesus
you hear.
protects me. I'm inoculated with the blood of Jesus.
Yeah.
That vampire cult.
But no, but this is because I'm just saying because because initially when you brought it up, I'm just saying because when you brought it up initially, you're like, that's not what it does. It doesn't modify your, but it does. And then you're like, no, it does. But that's what I'm saying is, I think you might be mad at his face, and no matter what,
definitely hate his face.
That's what I'm saying. So even when he's right, you're gonna be like, fuck this guy, which is our problem now in society. Is if we don't like someone, even when they're right, you're like, fuck that guy.
No, I mean,
like even Trump, when Trump was talking about the media, that now we know he was fucking right about. Because everyone hated him, like, fuck Trump. But he was 100% right about fake news, about all that shit. He was 100% right. That's all they do.
Did you find him beside him?
No, I didn't. Because I don't know who you're talking about.
Chris Sky.
Is that his name?
Chris.
How do you remember his first name? That's
someone wrote it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Chris Sky on Instagram. He's got massive neck tattoos. I want to see this.
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah.
March 8th, 2021. Is that the one?
I guess I don't think Phil knows him from earlier than that. What does he talk about? Does he say in the description?
It's all in his reels, or not his reels, his stories.
Talk about vaccines. You're looking
every day. I get new questions. So now the question I'm getting today, after I made the other instructional videos, is how do we handle the fines?
Oh, forget the fines. No, we don't care about the fines, bro. Fuck the fines. We get it. The fines. So Phil, which one is it? I'll just pull it up.
Chris Sky vaccine, I type.
No. In Instagram, just go to his fucking page, bro.
Yeah.
You can't be this fucking dense. Why would you type that in Instagram and assume that you're going to find... It's not Google search, bro. Just find him on Instagram, go to his fucking page. It's going to be one of the last videos. Phil just saw it.
Oh, fuck, I got to sign in. Hold on.
Okay, I'll just do it.
So just for the record...
Yeah, I'm on his page. Which one is it?
I don't remember exactly. I went through a bunch of them, so I don't really know. But just for the record, some viruses do change DNA, and this can have extremely negative consequences, right? This is
to manipulate you.
Well, of course,
let's
take the
gyms for a little.
This is like from what's it called? I'm reading.
So look, I'm not gonna
medical journal site.
If you can,
the mRNA in the mRNA vaccines delivers instructions. It never reaches the nucleus of the cell. It does not alter DNA.
Okay, so I don't want you to just Google stuff and repeat to me what people wrote to you on Google. I want to find the video of what you said he said. And
yeah, but I can't defend against what you're saying because you're saying that it does change the DNA, and I'm not sure if that's true.
I'm saying find the video of what he said.
All right, hold on. What's his name?
Because now we're talking about... let's try this.
Wait, hold on.
COVID vaccine facts.
We all said we weren't going to talk about COVID. Look what we've done.
Because I'm just curious about what he said. I'm just curious about whether this guy is spewing, like what you said, like fake news to people.
Free.
No, that's not.
Check, there's one from February 21st.
Is that the one with the vaccine?
That's what it says. It says COVID vaccine facts. So this makes the most sense.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
What's up, guys? It's super late. It's almost 4 in the...
It makes the most sense, no?
Yeah. What does he look like in the February?
Oh, he looks...
February 21st. He looks the same.
COVID vaccine facts. I found it.
Yeah, he's wearing a tank top.
The only video you ever need on the COVID vaccine. Reasons not to take the COVID vaccine. The Canadian COVID vaccine is the only vaccine in history with mRNA technology. That's not a vaccine.
That's true.
That's an artificial DNA they inject into your body to reprogram your own body's DNA to produce so-called...
Sorry?
Pause. First of all, that's already wrong.
Repeat what he said. Rewind it.
I'll just repeat what he said. I remember he says it's the only one to use RNA technology.
mRNA.
What it does is it gives you DNA. mRNA and DNA, although similar, are not the same thing.
You've said nothing there, but
they're not.
But
I'll go on.
Is the only vaccine in history with mRNA technology. That's not a vaccine. That's an artificial DNA they inject into your body to reprogram your own body's DNA to produce so-called antibodies to the coronavirus. It's never been used before in humans.
Yeah, because it's new.
It's never passed animal trials.
What he just said is what they're saying on their own website.
Which part?
The Moderna.
So it's
a double-stranded molecule. So this enters your body, and you could fight both normal and it's disease-related. So it could also affect you positively if not. The mRNA is just as critical as DNA. So without the RNA, your genetic code would never get used by your body. Proteins would never get made.
It's the instruction part of...
Yeah, it's what it goes in your body and it produces the anti protein synthesis. It's the anti-reaction that you need to survive. So that it does reprogram it to create antibodies to fight it. So he's not wrong about that, but that's what you need because it's just like any like when you get
all vaccines do that.
It's just the first time they use something like this.
Yeah,
but
but he's making
that is what you're
so
supposed to.
Nefarious. Like they're Think of those words.
But it's not wrong though. It is true. He's just using a word that you don't like, but it is true. It's not wrong, but it is true. But I don't know why.
It's not a.
Why is it a surprise? Isn't that what we're trying to do? Because
what we're trying to do.
Because we know that if this gets inside you, let's say it's something else. Let's say it's not even COVID. We know that we can't protect it and we can't protect ourselves, so it'll fuck with you, right? So what we're trying to do is protect ourselves. Obviously, the way we are normally is not. So we have to reprogram something. We need to get our defenses up. He's not saying anything false. It's the first time we do it in history, but we're learning new shit as we go along.
That I'm okay with. Like creating new tech is okay.
Look, it is. I understand. Look, I understand his fear. I
understand the vaccine hesitancy also. Like it's new. I'm nervous.
Using
Everyone
mRNA to develop new medicines.
mRNA is basically the part, as my understanding of it, is the part of the DNA structure that has instructions.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. No. This is where he's 100% right because they even say it here.
What does it
say? The ribosomes read the code and then they build a new protein, and then the cells express that protein in the body. He's right. Yeah. It reprograms. It changes it. Here's what I'm saying. What he's saying is 100% true. Now it is up to you to be like, do you have more fear of getting COVID or do you have more fear of them reprogramming?
COVID will proteins. Do the same thing. It will still do that. You will still have an immune response when you get COVID.
Yeah, everything will change.
That's what's going to kill you if it kills you.
If it kills you, yeah.
If it kills you, that's what's going to kill you. They're doing the same thing minus...
But what I'm saying is he's not lying. It's just a lot of, like, if you don't know that it...
by using the truth. You realize that, right? You can mislead, not lie. You can mislead while using the truth.
But so far he hasn't misled. You don't like his face, but he hasn't said anything that's not true.
Go on. Play.
So far. He might say it gives you a small dick. I don't know. But so far, I'm just saying he hasn't said anything that's not true from Moderna's site.
It's not even approved for use in China, but it's good enough for Canadians.
Well, okay, pause. That doesn't matter. That's true, but it doesn't matter. China was been lying to us. I don't care what the fuck. They also don't approve of a regular work week, and they don't approve of Uyghur Muslims. That's why they're killing them.
Yeah,
I don't care what China approves.
But look at the face he made now. He's like, oh, it's not... Like, he's using that... It's spin, man. It's all fucking spin.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he could spin it because people are like, oh, China, if they don't even want to use it, they should want to use it. I don't care about that. China has their own things.
Okay,
I'm saying what you were arguing in the beginning wasn't what he said wrong. So like I said, it's because you don't like him.
It's misleading. I think it's irresponsible what he's doing.
But he said the same thing that was written on Moderna's site.
Does it use the words reprogram your DNA on the Moderna site? Because on the Pfizer one, it doesn't. I just looked at it. I was reading it. That's where I was getting information from.
So you're mad because he used the word reprogram, the words reprogram your DNA?
I mean,
you can say
you
that.
understand what I'm saying,
But you can say reprogram without really saying reprogram.
Yeah.
Then say it that way.
Yeah, we have developed proprietary technology that recreates sequences that cells recognize so they can reproduce in the body. So they're saying the same thing, just a lot longer.
Yeah. Complicating it.
Yeah, at once the instructions are sent to the cell. The human biology takes over, ribosomes read the code, then rebuild the protein.
I mean, that's technically reprogramming.
Yeah. So what
it's not reprogramming. That's programming, though.
No, it's not, because your body's doing one thing, and then it's telling you, it's giving you instructions to do something else.
But it's not. When you reprogram, you
reprogram. We're not going to argue this.
You reprogram base programming also. This is just adding new programming.
No, it's not adding new programming. You're changing. It says it right here.
Look, I will not.
It rebuilds the protein.
That I hate his face. Not even for a second. I will not argue that I hate his face. Okay,
but I'm saying, because we just went on like a 20-minute tangent of basically bullshit. But
I still don't stand by the fact. No, I
don't know this guy. I don't have any loyalty to this guy. I'm just saying.
I know.
You like this guy's a liar because I don't like his face. But if we keep doing that,
but I'm not saying he's a liar because I don't like his face. I'm saying I don't like his face, and I think he's using. What's the word I'm looking for?
He's using facts to his advantage.
He's spinning the truth, is what he's doing.
Well, so far he hasn't spun the truth. He just said the truth, and if you don't like vaccines, you're gonna be like, well, there's another reason not to like him. I get what you're saying there, because but that's what everybody does in an argument,
I just want to go back to fucking normal life. And if everyone's fucking terrified of the vaccine, the government will never let us get there.
The government's not going to let us get there anyway. For the record, they said that even if you get the vaccine, you still need the passport, you still need to quarantine, all that stuff.
Well, the CDC now is saying masks, people with vaccines
forget the CDC, because they don't have any ruling authority in our country. So
we're going to watch the rest of this?
No, you don't have to watch the rest. Now I get what he's saying, but it's...
So I remove this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I don't, like, now we're so the guy didn't say what we anyways. See what I mean? Like, we if we had left it and we didn't go to him, we would have just called the guy a bullshitter.
I'm gonna find the
But he's just
piss me off.
He has an opinion, and he's gonna use the facts to his advantage to make it sound the way he wants it to sound, which is what everyone does in an argument, right? You're gonna use your facts.
I mean, look, everyone, most people do that, but
he's committed to
myself. He's committed to argue myself.
Yeah,
like I will always look at both versions of everything.
No, because in this case, what you said was wrong compared to what he said. It was we saw what he said, and we're like, no, what he said. And you said, look, I don't like his face. No, so you didn't want to give him the benefit of the doubt.
I hate his face.
No, I asked you. You didn't say anything about. I am the one who asked you about his face.
Excuse me, did I not say right at the beginning I don't like this guy? But
honestly, I lost track.
Yeah, that's why I'm just saying. I don't know this guy. I've never met this fucking guy.
I don't know this guy either.
I don't have any allegiance to him. But if
I saw a lot of people who I deem to be missing chromosomes or maybe have extra ones, sharing his stuff like he was the Prophet Muhammad.
Okay.
I mean, that definitely influenced how I felt about him before I saw it. I'm not going to lie. That's the truth. But people who have literally said stuff like, bro, they're chipping us. And I don't mean ironically like when we share Bill Gates tattoos.
Yeah.
I mean, people who think we're getting chipped are sharing this guy like a prophet.
You're already chipped. We're
already chipped.
You already have the chip.
No, I unchipped
fucking
myself.
You dummies.
I put the Casio back on. I'm safe now. This is the watch of choice of terrorists, by the way. They love this for timers on bombs.
Really?
It is, yeah. The F1W78.
Man, I like the new Adidas gold one.
Bro, who's this Chris Timmy guy? He's talking about QAnon. Didn't she that they're like a fucked up internet shit or whatever?
Yeah. Well, at first it started like they were exposing like a bunch of weird shit.
Bro, if this guy's bringing that kind of shit to our chat, block that guy. But I don't want on this fucking QAnon weird shit.
Oh no, he's talking about how this is how QAnon started.
Said it.
First of all, well, the way QAnon started was very good. They were releasing a lot of stuff from like.
No, bro, that's WikiLeaks that did that.
This guy's from Rebel News? I didn't know that.
Who? In our
Chris
chat?
Guy. The guy we were just watching. I didn't know he was Rebel News guy.
But then it turned into this weird shit that basically...
I don't want that cult shit, bro. So if this guy's spewing cult shit in there, bro, get rid of him.
He's not spewing cult shit, but then it turned into Trump is a soldier of God.
Yeah, if they're putting that kind of shit in the chat, bro, get rid of him.
No.
Some guy was looking fast. They wrote,
QAnon started off very normal. It was just...
She's in the chat every week.
Ooh, it's a guy.
Christine.
I thought it's a guy. I thought it was a guy.
No, this is how QAnon started, taking a wee bit of truth and twisting it into a big whole thing.
Yeah, so in the beginning...
What, are you trying to silence the people who support me? What's happening?
In the beginning...
No, bro, I thought it was... all I read was QAnon started, and I was like, oh, I don't want that shit.
Look, in the beginning, QAnon started with... They were just releasing information, and they were doing researches and stuff like that.
We know how QAnon started.
And then
I didn't know how QAnon started.
Really? Oh, okay. I did a deep dive on QAnon.
And then it turned into some weird shit that... Trump is the soldier of God.
Off with bits of truth.
Yeah.
Things that were leaked.
Yeah.
That's every conspiracy.
Yeah,
yes, you're right. All
that's how you start a conspiracy.
And then it turned
QAnon lasted longer as like a leak.
QAnon is a new thing. What do you mean it lasted long? QAnon's like what, a year or two old?
No, it's been a while since at least the early months of Trump's presidency.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's not new at all.
4 years, bro. This thing lasted.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I found out about it. End of March 2020.
I found out about QAnon. You know when? Accidentally.
So what's this person saying in the chat, bro? Are they leading people to these fucking websites?
No,
These QAnon shit.
No, she's saying the opposite.
She's agreeing with me basically that she understands what I'm saying.
Okay, so she's just a dummy, but not a not a dangerous one.
No.
All right, then we're good.
Don't worry. But yeah, that's how QAnon started. Also, it was
wow. He's stuck in a loop. Someone hit him on the side of the TV. Just bank.
So you read up on them too?
Oh yeah, but you don't remember some episodes of 2 Drink Minimum? I had brought them up. Some of the Hitler stuff. Like they had a theory.
I thought you said that was the underscore YouTube page that you were looking at. Yeah.
It was Q. It was called Q underscore the wake. It was Q the wake up. Like they were waking people up. And
remember they meant like cue the music.
So all the crazy shit that you've been saying that we've been making fun of you on, you got it from them?
Yeah.
And you couldn't tell that they're nuts?
Oh, no, I could.
These are the people that said that the Titanic was an inside job to kill 3 people?
Yeah.
Side note. If you want to kill 3 people on a boat,
there's
why not
better
just
ways.
go on the boat and kill 3 people?
Yeah, no, we had this conversation.
Ways,
We had this conversation.
Yeah.
No, but yeah. So
that seems dumb. Yeah.
Yeah, it's retarded.
Yeah, I know.
I have no words.
But it was very entertaining.
I know, but anyways, all I was asking for is when I saw that in the chat, I didn't want them to be like, yo, go to this website, you're going to find out that the vaccine makes you a reptile and weird shit like that. That's what I didn't want.
No. And they had...
I don't want that shit here.
No. That's not what was happening in the chat at all.
It's too negative and too nefarious. I don't like that stuff.
No nefariousness.
If it's not happening, then leave it alone.
If it's not Olga starting a race war, we're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only bad
Oh, is Olga starting shit again?
No. That's not what I meant. But she did last time.
Oh, really?
She can't help it. It's in her nature. She's Serbian.
That's where I had found...
they don't share well.
That was the Instagram page that I had found that Barack Obama was raised by, I think, Hitler's wife or some shit like... Some crazy shit.
Yeah, anything. Yeah.
No.
People love a good conspiracy theory, yeah.
I like conspiracies, but I like them to have some substance so that you can look into them.
Conspiracy... the easiest way to understand how conspiracies spread, forget the theory itself. Forget the people in the organization initially. Just look at people in general. If you give people a bunch of facts, right? Yeah. Things that are true, they can verify. And you do this over and over again, and they know you're sincere, they know that your information is good. If all of a sudden you give them something that is a what if, that is inconsequential, like it doesn't change your life, it's not dangerous.
Like what?
But I don't know, a Bigfoot sighting, for example. I'm just using that as an example, right?
You're obsessed with Bigfoot too?
No, it's just it's the most benign conspiracy theory.
No, I'm just curious. You're into Bigfoot, right?
I think it's fun. Yeah, I do.
How did you get into Bigfoot? Did you always like gorillas and stuff growing up? Do you like monkey stuff? Do you like that kind of stuff?
No, I like it because I like watching the people who hunt for them. I think it's so interesting. Like they've dedicated their whole fucking lives to it.
I'm not talking shit to you. I'm just asking because I want to know what got you interested. Because I'm like that for alien stuff.
I love a good mystery.
I love a good mystery too. I'm like that with alien stuff.
Like I don't know.
But the Bigfoot stuff doesn't seem real to me because an animal like that, like a big gorilla, we wouldn't be able to hide out.
But isn't it fun to say what if? It's fun. It's harmless fun. Aliens, less harmless fun because more likely that they exist, and I don't know what they're gonna do when they get here.
But what does that have to do with analyzing it? So you're saying if you don't analyze it, they won't hurt you?
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that they're
aliens. I think if aliens do exist, if any of the evidence is real, that would mean that they're already here.
True. Again, it's a mystery, and it's fun to wonder. Like,
you know what? There's videos online that you guys should watch.
It's gonna be good.
Is basically the videos where they zoom out of planet Earth and shows how big the fucking universe is and how small we are.
How do they get the camera out there, bro?
No, but
it's Google Earth, bro.
You ever think about that, you fucking monkey?
It's Google Space.
Think about that. And I want you, next time you find a video like that, comment and write how they get the camera out there, guys. Fake news.
No, but it's interesting.
And watch the replies.
No, but I'm just saying it puts things into perspective.
That's pretty solid.
Of how small and insignificant we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My daughter asked me yesterday, she goes, is there aliens? I was like, I don't know. She's like, what do you mean you don't know? I was like, I don't know. We haven't found them yet. She goes, we're all alone out here. I was
At
like,
school, they kept referring to Consuelo as an alien.
no, but think about that. A child, how simple of a statement that is. Like, we're all alone out here. 'Cause she understands space a bit.
Your daughter said we're all alone out here if there's no aliens.
No one else. I was like, we don't know. We'll find them. It's really far.
It's an existential crisis she's suffering at a young age.
She is my kid.
Surprised.
She
Yeah.
just definitely suffers with existential issues.
Yeah. But no, I
That's
don't.
genetics for sure.
I mean, it's possible. We exist, so it's possible someone else exists.
It's all. I mean, it is possible that nothing else exists. Which
It's also
is
possible that we're the
crazy.
first. Yeah.
That is the craziest
I
concept.
don't think we're the first.
I don't think so either.
I think that's just us being very arrogant.
The reason people believe we're alone, the reason people think they see humanoid things in the
no
woods,
one believes
the
we're
reason
alone.
They see the fucking Virgin Mary's face in toast. It all comes down to how we perceive our own reality. It's
But
all-
no one really believes we're alone, right?
They think God's out there.
Yeah, either or people who say there's no aliens or nothing, it's just us. Then they go, there's that what is it? The architect, the big geometry, right? What's it called?
You mean Freemason concept, the God in Freemason?
Yeah, Freemasons believe in the same thing.
The Grand Architect, yeah.
The Grand Architect.
OG.
Math. Elon Musk believes that this is a simulation. So if it's a simulation, someone's creating it from the outside. So always people come back to
Or it's
there's
a mass
something
simulation.
there.
We're creating it with our collective consciousness. Those are the trippy ones.
That's stupid. I hate people who say that.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
It
But
doesn't
it's a
make any
trippy
sense.
concept.
Well, these are all cool things, though. These are all cool
I
things
just
to think
love.
about.
I love things that have no answers, and Bigfoot is perfect for that. Even
Bigfoot
though
has
there
an
probably
answer.
has an answer. There's no Bigfoot.
Yeah.
It's still fun.
But
just
you
fun.
and Rogan are obsessed with Bigfoot. Rogan is obsessed with
Rogan's
Bigfoot too.
seen Bigfoot. That's why, right?
No, he doesn't believe in it anymore. He
I don't really believe it in it
because
either.
he had a show that he was debunking UFOs and he saw how full of shit people
Oh yeah,
are.
what was that show called?
Joe Rogan questions everything.
Yes, that was a great.
So
fucking show.
he got jaded. He's like, fuck man, everyone's just lying to me.
Yeah.
So he doesn't, but he still loves it. It's kind of like me with aliens. I
Look,
still
I
love
don't
hearing about
believe in
aliens.
Bigfoot, but I like to think it's fun that people are doing this. Like it's interesting. That's all. It's a
So someone's crying in the chat and says, "Why does the world exist?"
what is life, huh?
You don't have to cry about it. Just enjoy the time you have here.
Skinwalker Ranch, or Skinwalker the Monsters?
Skinwalker Ranch.
That's interesting. There's some interesting shit going on there.
You know that I used to get confused between Skywalker Ranch and Skinwalker Ranch. They're two different places.
You showed up with your fucking Jedi hoodie on. You're like, guys, I'm here. Like, what the fuck is happening?
No, it's a real place.
Yeah, it is. Which one? Skywalker or Skinwalker?
Both, but Skywalker is a real
Lucas'
place.
home.
Yeah.
Skywalker
Where
Ranch
he-
is his
yeah.
home.
So I used to get confused when people were talking about Skinwalker Ranch, and I was like, why is George Lucas doing experiments?
Yeah, it's fucking strange. No, Skinwalker Ranch has some interesting stuff going on. Also, there's the Baltic Sea anomaly. That's fun. I watched
I don't
a
know what that
documentary
is.
about that. It's
is
this
that?
weird sonar scan from the Baltic Sea that looks like the Millennium Falcon. Literally, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
So they've been trying to get to it, but it's crazy depths, and they can't get a sample. They don't know what it is. I mean, it's probably just volcanic rock, but it's a mystery, so it's fun. Like people...
Oh shit, that's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. I mean, it's nothing. It's just rocks, but it's still interesting. No, that's not it. That's not a real image.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's an image from an artist of some kind.
Son of a bitch.
Guys, I'm gonna cut out
Oh yeah, he wrote Skywalker Ranch also in the chat. Yeah, they did the same.
Skinwalker.
They did the same fucking mistake I did.
Where did he write Skywalker? Skinwalker Ranch, and then he wrote Skinwalker Ranch after.
No, he wrote Skywalker Ranch. I'm looking at it right now.
Show me.
Robert Bigelow and Skywalker. Here you go, Phil. It's right
found
fucking there. All right. You're reading it wrong because your head is reading it wrong.
Oh, further up. I was lower down. Twice lower down.
This one's interesting. Look, they're saying it's a UFO.
This
That's
is
a
it.
penis.
This is exactly what I was talking about. This is the Baltic Sea anomaly,
What is that?
Seabed track.
and it has like a track. It looks like something crashed there, but it's probably a
Yeah.
glacial.
What are you talking about?
I mean, this
This
is not a
thing.
great picture, but
This thing, it looks like
that.
What,
that-
that's
go-
underwater?
there, right
yeah,
there.
That's
The
underwater.
Millennium Falcon.
This is what they saw that sparked the whole thing, and they did
I
an
don't believe it.
expedition to figure out what it is.
Let me see.
These are
These are fake.
images.
These are
fake.
renderings?
Yeah.
But they're fake.
It's most likely volcanic.
Show
rock.
me a real image.
They don't have one.
They don't.
That's the thing. It's too
That's
deep.
the
It's too
thing.
murky. You can't.
Yeah. But this is the real image, I guess.
That is the real image. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one that started it all.
That just looks like a rock formation. It doesn't look like a...
Go back up to the thermals. Thermal there. See that?
Why are they putting arrows on it so I can't
So
fucking see
that's
it?
the anomaly. Go back to it. So where the arrow is the anomaly, and the back it looks like something crashed.
Does
To
it
me,
look
looks
like
a dick?
yeah, it looks like
It kinda-
testicles.
Yeah,
dick,
it
yeah.
kind of does look like a penis.
You think they're just trolling everyone? They're
This
like,
is
"Let's make
science."
a mystery that looks like a dick.
This is scientists. They're like, I got infrared of my cock. Luke is alien.
No,
Yeah,
they're
he's
Swedish.
coming to probe your
They're
girlfriend.
Swedish. Yeah, we're gonna go down there. It's going to be.
Yeah, we're going to go down there.
Yeah, we're going to build a boat from a flat pack IKEA.
Yeah. Marta, look. Aliens come for probing.
No, Olga. Of course, it's not the actual Millennium Falcon. This is from a film.
Oh, for fuck's
Speak
sake.
to your therapist if you believe that it's not.
Also,
But do you see what I mean? This is the problem. Even when I read the chat, that I get mad at like dummy stuff. Like I don't think it's the actual Millennium Falcon.
You don't say.
You don't say.
You know, I always defend you, but now I'm gonna come for you. Like, come on.
also, there's some people kept talking about what's her face there, Dr. Judy Wood.
Who is Dr. Judy Wood?
She's a porn star.
Oh, really?
That'd be a good name for a porn star, Judge Judy Wood.
Oh, the Wood, yeah. What does she do?
She basically exposes 9/11.
Dude, I've exposed 9/11. We don't need a doctor.
No, but she goes in depth where saying that they used energy weapons.
Okay, see, that's stupid. That's not exposing 9/11.
Okay,
that's making stuff up.
Before I go, I have a question for you.
We have evidence that 9/11, there was complete fuckery surrounding it. Yeah. So why are we adding aliens and holograms and shit to discredit?
Did you see the trailer of Alex Jones on Schultz?
Yeah,
drunk Alex Jones.
Of course, yeah.
That is the greatest thing on the internet to date, maybe.
Yeah.
He's holding a cash in his lap.
Poseidon.
What?
He was trying to pull it up.
No, we're not gonna.
No, he was trying to pull it up. He was like, I got
I was just closing stuff.
Sure.
I saw you.
All right, guys, I gotta get home.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hold on. Do the
Switch with me. Oh yeah, let's do a plug.
You do his plugs.
Plug my holes.
Plug his holes. Links are in the description. Phil Balabanos is making podcasts every Sunday at 8 p.m. A new episode of Fill My Hole drops. You would have already known if Poseidon started doing the plug, but instead he decided to moan in the microphone. Phil Balabanos, also a world-renowned maker of films. You can get him right now at a discounted rate to make your commercial if you're an official business. If you're just some guy that wants to make a trailer about how he's in love with his girlfriend, not the right person to send an email to. But if you're a legitimate business, if you are a Home Depot, a McDonald's, a Burger King, you go to the king of commercials, Philly B. Links in the description. Follow him on Instagram and Twitter. He's mostly active on Instagram, but he does look at stuff that's happening on Twitter.
I tweet.
What?
I tweet.
You tweet? I don't see you tweet a lot.
I mean, no one follows me.
Because you're not tweeting a lot.
Well,
it's a self-fulfilling
it's a self-fulfilling
prophecy, yeah.
All right, guys, I will see
you Friday.
Get
the fuck out of here.
Be good, and Poseidon, come take my spot.
Yes, I will.
If you want.
We didn't have George today, but you could also follow George. Links are in the description. Yeah, you just go through the camera. You're going there anyway. Yeah, there you go. Good job. Twitch.tv/theposeidon69. Oh, thank you. I'm not keeping the iPad. This is a fucking shitty deal, bro. Get over here, Poseidon. Get over here, Poseidon.
Okay.
What the fuck is up with that face?
That's my model face.
Come.
Hold on. I want to pull up the chat over here so we can see the chat at the same time.
Oh, yeah. See if Olga's talking shit to people.
Yeah. I wanna catch Olga talking shit.
Very aggressive, this woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's okay. I like aggressive women.
I know. You've mentioned it to me quite a few times. Let's see here. What do we have? A direct energy weapon. Fuck, Alvis. Are you joking right now? There's no direct energy weapon. There was fucking thermite in the building. An energy weapon. That's absurd. All right, Poseidon. So you've been looking at these Dr. Judy Wood conspiracies.
No, it just came to my attention right now.
Right now, as we're...
Yeah, well, with the chat. I was.
Also, that's where you saw the energy weapons. You saw it at the same time I saw it.
Yeah. No. I didn't know it was a real thing.
By the way, have you seen Pat Beauchamp's idea for the French? Bro, I'm going to flip this fucking table because that is not Pat Beauchamp's idea. That's something me and Poseidon have been discussing already. I already mentioned it to people. It's going to happen. I already said it's going to happen. Why do people keep asking me the same fucking questions? It's going to happen. I already talked to them. They're going to do a French fucking podcast. They're going to do In Bed with Poseidon in French.
Yes.
Because I said that they are alienating my fucking audience who speaks French. And my audience who speaks French deserves to know what kind of stupid shit they are up to. The only problem is we don't know what we're going to call it yet.
No.
There was different names flooding around.
En français.
In Bed with Poseidon, version française. Dans le lit avec Poseidon. Sur le lit avec Poseidon. There's a lot of stuff like that. Poseidon and Annabelle présentent des choses bizarres. There's a lot of weird shit like that.
I had thought of one that was very good considering my relationship.
Christine says, the best. Annabelle la bête.
There's that one, but I had thought of one that's
I
funny.
think Christine just won. Annabelle and the Beast.
I had thought of one also that considering like the jokes we make and shit like that. And I already told her the name that I wanted, but we both agreed that no, we're not going to use it because it's too similar to something.
Okay, no, but I like Annabelle and the Beast. I like that.
I like it too.
I like that
it too. Do you want to hear my idea that I had for
Tell me.
Couple fermé?
What's couple fermé?
Closed couple.
Instead of, are you fighting with Thomas Levesque?
No, I'm not fighting, but because I was talking to her one night, okay, and we were joking around about being in an open relationship and this that, and we're just shooting the shit, and then I hung up with her, and I don't know, I was just relaxing, I was having a shower, just chilling, having a drink, and then I'm like, oh my god, that would be funny because it's the opposite, you know, because she's
it's not funny. That's just you ripping off someone else's name.
No, I'm not ripping off their name.
You're ripping off. You have to play on their name because they're a couple. It's a play on their name.
Yes.
You've already been on that podcast.
No, I haven't yet.
You're going this week.
Next week.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you're aware of it.
Yeah, of course.
So just straight up theft.
No. I was
parody.
No.
And mockery. I'm gonna let Thomas.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna let him and the wife know. So that when you go on there, they grill you for this.
Hold on. I was never going to use it. Are you listening to me?
I'm listening to you. I just want to see if there's any good names.
I just thought it was funny.
Sous la couette. I don't know. I like Christine's Annabelle and the Beast.
Yeah, I like it too. But no, I was never going to use it because it is, but I just thought it was funny.
It is funny.
You know what I mean? That's it. I was never going to use it.
It's not funny for public. It's funny for us because we know
exactly.
Thomas.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I was never going to, even when I spoke to her on the phone and I told her.
I prefer Annabelle with, I prefer in Annabelle with Poseidon. That's funny too.
You know, but I was never, it never came up to me like, I'm going to use this. It just came up to me like, it's funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So here's the thing. Just so you guys know, it's only going to be available we're putting it out both French and English when the French one starts, on iTunes everywhere. But Patreon is the only place you're going to get video.
Yes.
The rest is just going to be audio, and they're going to be late. So if you want to get them live, if you want to get video, and if you want to get even the audio but on time, it's going to be through Patreon.
Exactly.
Because the video is going to be exclusive for forever, Patreon, because Annabelle doesn't want the videos out there, which makes sense. And the audio doesn't matter. So the audio is going to be like a week or two late. We'll figure out our timing for it. So.
And I have a guest coming this Saturday. Well, we have a guest coming.
Oh, yeah, Saturday. You said you're bringing a guest this Saturday. So he's got a guest this Saturday, so it's going to be the three of them. But your guest is not an escort.
No, she isn't. I spoke to her. I explained to her what it was. She's like a TikTok personality.
Okay.
Right?
You like TikTok. It's
perfect.
And
she talks about sex stuff and stuff like that. You know, she has all kinds of like sexual TikToks that she makes.
We're doing a bonus episode with you, huh? You ready? Are you done? You know you could come here, huh? You want to be on the show? You can be on the show. Negative? Okay, finish up work and then we'll do a bonus episode in half an hour.
So, what was he saying? So this girl does
TikTok videos,
and she's very sexual on them. She's like, you know, like one of the videos was she drinks coffee. Like a girl gives advice, like if you want to have like a crazy orgasm as a woman, drink coffee before, and then she makes
stuff like that.
Yeah, stuff.
So
like
it
that.
fits in your motif.
Fits, yes. Okay. And I even spoke to her and I explained to her what the show is, and she's like, right up my alley.
Okay. Perfect.
So she's coming on. She's happy to be on.
We're happy to have her here.
Yeah, of course.
I guess. I don't know. As long as she doesn't trash the place. But okay,
don't worry about that, bro. I'll fucking.
That was a joke. I'm not scared of anyone.
Okay.
Just so you know, I like how you're like, don't worry, bro. Why are you scared? She's a girl.
No, I'm not scared, but I mean, like, you know how I am.
No, it's fine. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. Giving credit where credit is due. Let's see. I prefer Annabelle Poseidon. It was Pat's idea. Giving credit where credit is due. Pat's idea was the name, or was Pat's idea to do it in French? Because the idea to do it in French was my idea.
I had a message like that also on Discord. I forgot who messaged me.
Yeah, no, I've been talking about doing it in French for a very long time. It's just that they're here once a week, so we got to figure out a schedule for them to be here twice to do 2 different episodes, because they're not going to repeat the same episode. It's just going to be a different show in French. So no, I've thought about it for a long time, and then someone commented on Patreon. Someone wrote, "You guys should do this in French," and then I was like, okay, so people want it, but I already knew they wanted it. That's why I said do it in French.
And she's very excited also to start the French one when she.
It's gonna be more comfortable for her too.
Yeah, but that one's gonna start when she comes back from tour.
Oh yeah, I forgot your
She's
girlfriend's going on tour. I forgot.
Again, my
But
co-host.
she's gonna be here this week and then not the week after.
Yes, so she's here this Saturday, but not next Saturday.
Okay, when she comes back, we'll start the French show.
Mm-hmm.
When should we start getting audio episodes out? Starting from this week coming
Starting
up?
from this week, yeah.
Okay, so record the audio for me.
Yes, and I know how to do that. Don't worry, I got it.
You know how to record the audio? You press the big fucking record button. That's if you didn't know how to record the audio, we'd have another problem.
I mean, to drop it in the Don't worry.
Hold on a second. We have to address this. Did you honestly think that I was worried that you wouldn't be able to record and then drag and drop a file into a folder? Is that where you thought I was going to get stuck?
No, I didn't think. I'm excited.
All right.
About my show. That's it.
Right.
I'm just excited. So I'm you know what I mean?
We have to get you a theme now.
A theme?
Do you want a theme? Some people don't like themes. Nah, you don't need a theme. Fuck it.
Nah.
Now I stretch you out for nothing.
But I wanna kind of change the background a bit. I feel like it's a bit cheap.
It's super cheap.
It's a bit cheap, and
Super
I want to
cheap.
change it.
Do you want me to fix something for you, or are you gonna do it
I'd
yourself?
highly appreciate it if you fix something
I'll
for
make
me.
something for you.
Because right now I have dancing strippers from Wanda's.
I know. I already told you it's a cheap feel. Do you want to get a static image or something moving? Maybe a static image is better for you now. Less distracting.
No. Static image.
Okay.
Static image.
Because you want people to focus on your guests.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll get you something.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna get you borders for your windows.
I would highly appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. I'll make that for you because it's not like I have something else to do, except for produce everything else on the fucking network. But no, I'll make it for you. I'll make it for you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It'll be ready for this week.
Thank you.
Just don't forget to record the audio so I could put it on iTunes.
I got it.
Okay. All right, we'll do it. Why not? Just give me the links too of what they need me to share. Like their social links and all that stuff.
Well, I have Annabelle's already on the description of the video.
Okay.
For her Twitter only, I think. I'm gonna put her website too.
Just put I don't know if we're allowed to put hooker websites on YouTube. I don't know what the rules are. So just put the Twitter and then people can go in there.
Yeah,
and
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. No, I'm just excited that my show is going the way I like it. I'm happy.
No, just because I felt that you were heading towards a wall of podcasting, and I didn't want to help you out. I wanted to stay silent and watch you keep hitting the wall.
Really?
It's just funny.
What do you mean?
What's happening right now?
I see.
You talked yourself into a wall, and you can't. You need someone to back you out.
Yes.
You keep just repeating the same thing. You don't know what to. Yeah.
No, because okay, moving on. I'm excited. What else?
Why I was doing
in the
that
news?
right now is just to show you guys that it's definitely not easy, and I've learned it with some local podcasters that are not my friends. That they had messaged me to ask for advice, and I didn't know what to say. So I said, "Let me look at your stuff," and it was a lot of that. It was a lot of what you just saw Poseidon do, but for an hour and a half, 2 people doing that type of thing.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, I don't know what the advice is.
Well, I don't normally do that. I'm just excited about this. That's why.
Yeah, I don't. Again, you're now you're trying to back me into a wall too of stupidity. I don't know. It's just either you have it or you don't. You know how to direct a conversation or you don't. I can't give advice. I don't know what to tell anyone.
No.
There's some like losing weight. If somebody tells me that is advice, he'll give me advice on how to lose weight. I gotta do this, and this.
Yeah.
There's a method. If you don't know how to run a conversation, the fuck do you want me to tell you? There's nothing I could do. I don't know. Watch regular people speak and try to mimic that. You fucking robot. What do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, but what if you're an alien?
I have a friend actually. Oh fuck, he's gonna know. He's gonna know exactly who I'm talking. Fuck, it's very obvious for him. But anyways, I saw one of his videos because he wanted help making videos, and I was like, fuck. Me and Phil were talking about it. We're like, he seems like a robot pretending to be a human being. Like it doesn't seem genuine. Like he's like, yo, watch my podcast. It's super genuine. People are gonna love me because I'm me. And it was not a human being. He was like, yes. And what is it you say? Well, let me explain. It is, and I was like, holy fucking shit. That's not how you speak in real life. That's not how normal people speak.
Yeah.
So why are you doing it when you're on the microphone? It makes it weird. And then people zone out. They're like, I don't want to watch this.
Yeah.
And a lot of people can't put their finger on what the feeling is that they have.
Yeah.
But I think it's that like, is he reading a fucking script book? What's happening right now? It's just, I tuned in to a podcast or whatever to watch regular people speak, like just regularly. You know, there's no agenda-driven narrative. And even though there's always technical agenda, like ours is comedy, there's always something. There's a theme. Anyhow, so I saw that and I was like, fuck, why is he a robot? Why is he a goddamn robot? Yeah. I know what podcast you're talking about. This is too funny. Yeah, everybody's going to know what podcast I'm fucking talking about. But it's just, and I don't know how to help because, yo, help me do this.
No.
And I was like, I don't know how to help. I don't know what to say. I want to help, but I don't, because the problem isn't a graphical. The problem is, I'm not a personality coach.
No.
I don't even know what the fuck I do. I don't understand why I'm comfortable speaking.
Well, you have a lot of experience. You've been doing this, 10, 11 years?
But even in school and high school, oral presentations, even when the class I wasn't good at, oral presentations is where I would dominate. That's where I would get all my points. So I don't know. It's just something I do.
It's just something you have. Like,
so I can't, I don't know how to transfer that information. I don't know. I'm not hiding it. I don't know what to tell you. Not you specifically. You know,
yeah, no, I get it.
So when they asked me that, and now it happened again, and I was like, fuck, like I gotta be less robotic, but what does that mean to someone? Hello, welcome to the morning show. This is Poseidon. What is that you might be saying behind your screen? News? Of course. Thank you for asking. It's just weird. You're like, what the fuck is this? Like, if it's a joke, like how I'm fucking around right now, people will laugh. But when it's like a full hour and a half of that shit, you're like, Jesus Christ, what do you do? And then when they ask me, like, yo, what should I do? I don't know. Maybe talk to yourself. Maybe record yourself on tape for fucking 6 months and get comfortable. Listening back to it, feeling it's... And radio people do it too now. Not as bad, but I've noticed a lot of like terrestrial radio, the people that are left, the people that didn't get fired, there's a lot of that. There's like short... Oh, so I was listening. Oh, you guys are going to fucking love this. Monday, we finished doing 2 drink minimum. We stay a bit later because we were talking with Mike on Skype. You were going to transfer the files, so I left. I'm in the car, and I hadn't connected my phone. So it connects to the radio right away. And it was Shom. And the guy that was doing the Shom is some new guy. I don't know what the fuck it is. First of all, super Montreal accent. You know, when I always say, like, shit, there's a Montreal accent, and if you don't have it, you hear it in other people. Like, I hear it in people when they speak on the radio especially. And the stuff he was saying, it was literally like just a kid podcasting that's never spoken to regular people. So he was trying to talk about the Milwaukee Bucks. You know how they have, like, the kiss cams in the arenas? They have this new sanitizer cam, hand sanitizer cam. And it's just a thing, you know, you squirt it, and it goes on people, but it looks like it's always going on people's face and tits. It looks like a porn scene. Yeah. Like it's the money shot, right? Funny. So he's like, controversy, the Milwaukee. He's like, it's a sanitized cam, it's sanitized, but it looks like something else. Some people on Facebook, they share this, they have dirty minds. It looks like something else. It's sanitizer, but on people it looks like something. I'm like, who the fuck is listening to this retard talk? If you can't say it because you're on radio, then don't fucking bring it up and don't sound like you're in high school. It's people with minds that are dirty on Facebook saying it looks like something else. Oh, you know, if you have mind to think. Like, fuck, man.
But that's why podcasting is the future, because I could just say, it looks like they're getting cum on their tits.
Here's the problem. That's not the issue. The issue is not the vulgarity. I like the fact that they don't have to be vulgar and they use different words. I don't mind. You don't have to be vulgar. The issue is he didn't have the technique, he didn't have the ability to present the actual subject. It has nothing to do with the vulgarity. And he presented it in a way that a high schooler would try to speak to his mother about sex. Which then people listening who have... I only got it because I had seen the videos on Twitter. If I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, I would think he was having a seizure. This guy was having a meltdown right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, so that... I don't know. Oh, they're laughing in the chat about that. I don't know how to fix that shit. But the best part is that they hired these fucking people.
No.
They're like, this is the future of radio. Tell him, Tim.
Yeah, but that happens to me sometimes when I get excited about a subject.
Yeah.
You know, you've seen me excited about something and I'm like all over the fuck, you know? That's because I'm like my excitement comes through my body. So
Definitely does, yeah. A lot of women complain that it comes to your body a little too early
in
sometimes.
the form of an erection.
Yeah, a little early.
No, so yeah.
His excitement ends really fast. That's the problem.
Like, oh my gosh. Poseidon, you said you
So,
can go-
anyways, what I'm saying is, I don't know how to help that scenario. I think it's just practice.
It's just practice.
It's just practice. There's
It's just
nothing I could
practice.
say. There's no people look for magic words or like you. The person told you, give me 2 tips on starting my podcast,
Yeah.
and you're like, well, that's loaded. I don't know. I don't know. Get a
Yeah.
microphone and an idea. Like I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah.
So they're just weird questions.
And then she continued the convo. And then, what did she say? She goes, hold on, because I'm trying to remember. Or what did the person say? Sorry.
Just giving it away.
The person said, fuck, hold on, I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay, thank you very much. Anything else? And I go, nope. And then she goes, oh, and can I do this something with editing? I'm like, yeah, sure, just download this. And so I gave more tips, even though after I said,
yeah, but ask direct questions. Yeah, ask direct questions. What is this? What is that? That we can answer. But global questions, the best is, yo, I'll show you a message. Yo, bro, I want to start a podcast. What is podcasting? I was like, what the fuck do you want me to say to that? That's a phone conversation, and it also seems really philosophical. What is podcast? But I was like, then why do you want to start a podcast? What the fuck are you asking me?
but that's something that people can Google too.
It's just
You know what I
weird
mean?
because then you put me on the spot because now I'm stuck talking to strangers
Yeah.
about like a never-ending conversation because it's too open-ended. It's not a direct question.
Yeah.
Hey, where do I send the audio? How do I get on iTunes? Like direct questions that you could find answers to. When it's something global like that, I like acting. How do I act? Bro, what the fuck do you want me to tell you? What do you want me to tell you? These are dumb questions. No, we're pissing a lot of people off now. But others are laughing.
Yes.
Because I'm sure you get in any field you are. There's probably
course.
judges or lawyers who get that question. Bro, how do I lawyer?
Bro, when I was in sales and specifically in car sales, there was a guy that went to school to become a car salesman.
How do you go to school to become a car salesman?
Bro, I don't fucking
What
know.
a shit school.
Yeah, and this
Floyd's going to be a doctor. You're going to sell some cars, bro. You're going to sell some used Hondas.
and this guy came up to me and he goes, and I had just closed the sale, and he goes, "How did you do that?"
And you're like, I lied about the quality of our motor vehicles.
I did because it was Nissan. By the way, I used
Remember when I said he's going to hit top speeds? I was like, yeah. Well, it's half true. He will because there's no brakes on this motherfucker. He ain't stopping, bro.
But you know what I used to do?
Yeah.
I used to. So they had Nissan Micras, which by the way is a garbage car.
What's it called? Nissan Micra?
Yeah, it's
All
this
right.
tiny shit box, 4-cylinder engine, bro. Barely steps on the gas. Anyways, whatever. I used to. Sometimes we had to move cars in the winter, right?
All right.
And it was all ice. Bro, I used to take these cars and I used to speed up like crazy and then yank on the handbrake and do drifts in the parking lot.
What does that have to do with anything that we're talking about?
It's just a fun memory that I have that came up I wanted to talk about.
Podcasting excellence with Poseidon. Never derail a conversation unless you're going to derail the conversation with literally a story about a shit car. The Micra. Nissan Micra. Buy it right now. At your local Nissan dealer. I don't like any cars, bro. Cars are pissing me off. They're all problematic.
Yeah.
There's always problems with fucking cars, bro.
Well, because they.
My car doesn't have a problem right now, just for the record.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it will. But the lease is up next year.
It's up next year, but that's the best thing nowadays is your lease.
You lease that motherfucker.
Because the moment they started putting computers into cars,
Everything fucks up.
That's where it fucks up. Because there's Mercedes from the 90s that can go up to 1 million kilometers. Diesel engines. Did you know that?
No.
1 million kilometers.
That's absurd.
It's insane. A guy that I worked with at Nissan had a diesel Volkswagen Golf from the 90s.
I like how you said Volkswagen. I appreciate it.
How did I say it?
You went full Volkswagen. You don't want to say Volkswagen. You're like Volkswagen.
Oh, I did. I didn't even realize.
Volkswagen. He brought it in. I was like 9999.
And yeah, the guy had 600,000 kilometers on it. So the old cars where it was all mechanical, so long as you keep oiling, fixing, this, that, they could last.
As long as you oil that car up, eh?
Hey.
Poseidon, what are you doing? You misunderstood oiling the car. Like, I'm oiling this bitch up, bro. Just putting oil. No, you got to change the oil. I'll change the fucking oil. God damn it. Poseidon's sexually harassing.
It's like when they say turn on the car and you go, hey there, baby girl.
Yeah. Poseidon, no, with the key. Oh, we're getting kinky. All right. Okay. I'll turn her on with the key. And it's just you in front of her with the key going.
Yeah, that would be a funny sketch if I did that.
I'll turn on the car, or I'll try my best.
Oh my God, you just gave me an idea.
So you've been, you park around here often?
I'm making a sketch.
That's a good
I have a stand to record my phone. I'm gonna wait till it's a bit warmer though.
Well, I have just now, as we're speaking, let somebody into my building. So I'm pretty sure it's your screen that I ordered for you.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. I feel like I'm like your stepdad. I yell at you and I buy you shit.
You're a good role model.
I'm a good role model. Yeah. So it's probably on my place. I could go pick it up. Well, I'll bring it in tomorrow. We don't need it today anyway.
Yeah. Whenever it's time.
Yeah.
Set it up.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
Yo, you still wearing the mask? Around?
Yes.
Good.
Sometimes I forget though.
Yeah, I forget.
I got my demon mask.
Oh, did it come in?
Yeah, it came in. I feel like wearing it when I walk into stores.
I want to wear like a white porcelain mask.
That or you.
And I want to do this to people. I want to wear that mask and like, well, he is wearing a mask, and I want to do this.
The head tilt.
Yeah, the head tilt.
There's also I was thinking of buying it, a Sub-Zero mask.
I like the Sub-Zero mask.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I got the demon one, and I realized like, okay, to me it's
Is it
funny.
too much? Is it very intense?
Yes. The thing is, especially if
Like
I
you can't go to a daycare.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, you're not allowed by law right now anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. That dream has that ship has sailed, bro. That dream is over.
No, but also if I do the crazy eyes wearing the mask, if I just go and it has that demon fade with the teeth and shit, it looks super scary.
You look super scary doing those eyes, super rapey in general.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Imagine with that mask. So I'm like, fuck, but I want to wear it because it's gonna be hilarious to see people's reaction to it. I should film.
I was just thinking of Phil because he's looking for a place. It sucks when because his big thing is he wants to stay on the island, right?
Mm.
It sucks that, fuck, man, they're making it so hard to stay on the. Because I was in Laval yesterday. Remember, we were getting our haircut and all that shit, and it does suck, bro, to be off island if everything's here. There's something shitty about it, like the commute and stuff. But they didn't take care of a lot of buildings here, bro. They fucked up a lot of buildings.
Yeah, everything is from the 1800s.
It's not just that. There's people that took care of their buildings. There's a lot of other ones that they're just, you go in and you're like, there was at least a murder here. At least one. You think old buildings, it's like a guarantee. You're like, someone's died violently.
Oh, for sure. For sure. For sure. Especially a building from 1845.
Yeah.
For sure. A death or a suicide.
Christine is talking shit. Says that somehow with the half your face covered, it sounds less creepy. It doesn't, because the half that's covered turns into a big demon face mouth.
Yes. So, yeah. I was thinking of wearing it.
Why do you look sad? No? You're just tired? You look sad. I thought he was sad.
But, what were we saying?
Well, we were talking about you turning on sexually cars.
Yes, I think I'm going to make a sketch like that.
You should.
Yeah.
You want me to help you? How are you going to make the sketch without me?
Well, I was going to grab a tripod.
Yeah.
And press record.
On the tripod. That's smart. That makes sense.
On my phone. I was going to put my phone. You know what I mean, bro.
I was going to grab a tripod and press record.
But we should do it together where you're like super serious. All right, bro, we got to go. Let's go. We have somewhere to be or whatever the fuck, you know? And then and you're like, turn on the car.
It's already a stupid sketch. It only worked when you've never had that experience before. So, for example, if you're a new car salesman and someone tells you to turn on the car, that's a funny sketch. But if it's something you do every day, and I'm like, yo, turn on the car, let's go, and then you try to have sex with your car,
you're right.
it seems stupid.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's why there's...
So
I'm different.
So where you're the manager and I'm a new car salesman.
I don't know. I haven't thought about this. This guy's fucking around now with the cameras. By the way.
What is he doing?
He's trying to produce. He's gonna... What is he doing? Poseidon, you're a terrible producer, by the way. You're letting people take over your job. I'm not going to need you after a while. If he learns how to do all this, you're done.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, you're trying to steal my job, bro.
Oh, shit. I got to record this video for those, for the dick pills for next week's podcast. I got a sponsor. Just for the Pantelis podcast, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Should I make a sketch? No, I'm just going to do a regular video. Sketch is too much work for the commercials.
Yeah. No, regular video is fine.
Yeah. Hello, people. You want penis? You know. That's the best way to do it.
That's how I try to pick up chicks.
What?
That's a hello, girl. You want penis?
So there's a Wendy's.
By the way, speaking of people talk like that who try to pick chicks up,
Yes.
I thought I was ridiculous in the DMs, but some motherfuckers, bro, are like on another level.
There's dudes sending you weird DMs now?
No. That girls get.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you know? Is it because you've seen them because they make...
Well, because we talk about it on the show.
Okay.
On my show with Annabelle.
Well, of course Annabelle's going to get some weird fucking messages. She's an escort.
Yeah, but
She's going to get messages like, yo, is it cool if I shit on you? Like, she's going to get the craziest messages.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's not normal.
Yeah.
That's a special breed of messages she's going to get.
Yeah, that's true.
Can I choke you almost to death? You must get some fucked up messages
Yeah.
in the whole game.
Yeah.
I showed you any.
Yeah.
Like what?
Oh, we spoke about it on In Bed with Poseidon, one of them.
Yeah, what was the craziest message?
Well, this guy... Okay, so we spoke about it In Bed with... Well, because it's kind of exclusive. Who looks...
Oh, maybe Sparrow cut to himself and he looks sad.
maybe.
Yeah. Go on.
One of them was... one of them was a dude. He basically sent her... Started off just sending her a dick pic.
This is on Twitter?
On Instagram, I think.
This is the way to do things. Men, take note.
Unsolicited dick pic, which
That's how
I've
you
never
start.
done, by
That's
the
a
way.
good way to
Which
start.
I've
Go
never
on.
done.
I like this guy's style.
Okay.
Very direct.
But the thing is, it was shiny.
His dick was shiny.
Yeah, so
This guy has a hologram cock.
she thought that he spat on his dick before he took a dick pic and sent it to her.
His dick was shiny.
Yeah.
It's like remember those old trading cards in the 90s?
Yeah.
He's like, yo, this is the StarQuest version
So-
of my cock. Yeah.
The one that's worth money.
Yeah, it's the one that's worth money.
The
yeah.
rare one, ultra
Yeah,
rare.
Yeah.
And then
Ultra rare cockpick. This one's a hologram. This
and
one's
then
shiny.
he just, you know those Indian guys in the DMs?
Mm-hmm.
You know those Indian guys in the DMs?
Don't mimic me. Every time you do the same thing, it's fucking weird. Don't stop mimicking me.
Oh,
Go on.
okay. You know those Indian guys in the DMs that are like send bobs and vagine?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's how he would talk.
Oh, so there's an Indian guy with a shiny penis.
He wasn't an Indian guy. I think he was Arabic, but he was just like, hey, I want like weird shit. Like, I want your body. Like, you are my dream. Like crazy shit like that.
That's the best way to get a girl.
Yeah.
Send her a shiny penis picture and say, I want your body. I want your body. Perfect, girl.
Yeah, just weird shit.
Women
like
can't
that.
resist that kind of stuff.
Oh, no, they can't. I know, I've tried.
But if you're British, it helps more. If you have an accent, that'll help out.
Yeah, women love British accents.
You are my dream. I would very much like to spend time with you. It's Bane. It's not even a British accent. Or is it a British accent? I don't know. Is it a British accent or is it Bane? Yes, quite.
Excuse me, love.
No, that's because that could be British too. Because that was different. Those street people are like, hello. That's still British.
Yeah, no, but that's
it's
The,
disgusting.
that's the street.
hello, love.
Hello, love. And then you add that, you know?
Fancy a photo of my shiny wang. Like it's too that kind of English. I think chicks don't get turned on.
Yeah, of
Like
course.
somebody comes like, yes,
But David Beckham English.
hello, beautiful. You know, they're like, oh my. But if somebody comes in and goes, hello,
And you got to squint.
fancy a wank. It's like, what?
And if you want to turn on, you got to squint the eyes a bit. Excuse me, love.
You gotta pretend you're in a smoky room.
Yeah. A cigar
I
smoke
beg your
filled
pardon,
room.
love.
Excuse
Like,
me.
look, I
love.
beg your pardon, love. I am making fun of the local Asians. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to do mine. Are you ready?
Okay.
Excuse me, love. I couldn't resist when I saw you walking over here.
That's not. You don't have an accent at all.
What are you talking
You just
about?
you just cutting off the last letter of all your words. You just said, I couldn't stop looking at you. Yeah. That's all you're doing. You're just cutting off the last letter. That's not an accent. That's just creepy.
And my heart was throbbing.
Is it hot?
Hot. Yeah, that's how they talk.
That's not how they talk. That's how you think they talk. Keep talking.
Bottle water.
Bottle water? Yeah, if they're fucking retarded street urchins. Hot bottle water. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Fucking Spiro's dropping money in the chat. Yo,
shit.
Super chat.
Oh, shit.
Yo, Spiro's dropping $3 right there. Thank you. Affirmative, Spiros. But yeah, it's no, that's not how they talk. Is that how they're gonna think you're a retarded person?
No, obviously, but it's exaggerated version.
I want to hear your version of that. You're trying your best. You meet a girl, she doesn't know your real accent, so you could do whatever you want. Go. You walk in the room. I'm the girl. Look at me. Oh, hello. I am girling. Just doing girl-related things.
Good morning, beautiful. How are you doing today?
It's the middle of the afternoon, sir.
You know, your long, luscious red hair is fiery.
You should see
in
my
the
cock.
sunlight.
Yeah. Where's that accent from?
West London.
Have you ever been to West London, sir?
I'm from there.
Evidently you're not. It's quite an atrocious fake accent, sir.
You calling me a liar?
A what?
You calling me a liar?
Am I calling you
Listen
a lion?
here, you fucking dirty cunt.
Oh, you see,
Come here and suck on
if
me
you were
knob.
from West London, you would have called me a slag. But you don't know the terminology, sir. Yes, quiet, Poseidon. That's how you should talk. You should walk in and be like, yes, hello, lady.
With a monocle?
Yes, with a monocle. That's the best way to pick up women.
Oh, like
I
that.
find that you need a cane, a top hat, and a monocle. You any woman you want. You walk in, you're like, yes, hello, I was just here doing business-related activities. You know, selling, buying and selling, overbuying, buying, overselling. That sort of deal. And I couldn't help but notice. You're a female. Would you like to come visit one of my many real estate fucking stuff that I'm doing around here? And then they're going to be like, no. They're like, well, listen here, missy. Rome wasn't built in a day. So I'm going to come back tomorrow. I'm going to try again. I will seduce you to the point where you cannot love a man that doesn't have this type of wacky made-up accent. So it's either me or Bane. And Bane's a murderer, perhaps a rapist. Make your choice, lady. That's what you do. You threaten them with the possibility of rape.
I never thought about
Yeah,
that.
dude, this is the new age.
I never thought
This is the
about
new age. You make threats, and then you pick up. I love that accent.
You know, I don't like the term threats. I like to use the word warnings.
That's more. That sounds worse. That sounds so much worse. I'm warning you. If you don't date me, fuck. It's just a warning. Just a friendly reminder that I have killed before and I will kill again.
Your reaction to what I just said, that was hilarious.
Yes, quiet. All right, now go play us out, sir. Move the giant, and you could close us up. Do the plugs. Let's see you do the plugs. We got 2 trick minimum at noon. Do the plugs, Poseidon. Let's see if you can handle this.
Okay.
Spirit, I like your Halloween-related shirt. Very spooky. All right, plug it, Poseidon. Let's do it.
I'm about to plug some holes.
Plug them.
All right. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, 2 Drink Minimum is dropping right now at noon on the 2 Drink Minimum YouTube channel. Don't forget my exclusive podcast with Annabelle.
Oh, new patrons just signed up. Oh, more patrons. Let's go. Bring it to patreon.com/Pantelis. You tell them, Poseidon.
Yes, patreon.com/Pantelis. That's where you're going to get exclusive content such as bonus tapes. You get everything earlier. You get a lot of cool shit, chances to win stuff. And you get my exclusive show In Bed with Poseidon, my co-host Annabelle, which this week we're recording audio for the first time. And when she comes back from her tour, we're going to have a French one.
Yes, they will start all kinds of
French
things.
one, yes.
Remember, we're producing comedy. I'm not just a local sex icon. I'm also a man that tries to make you laugh. We got all kinds of podcasts. The Pantelis podcast, the Pantelis French cast. We got The Intellectuals, new episode dropping Thursday, which is tomorrow, right? Thursday's tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, Thursday, tomorrow at 8 p.m. on this very YouTube channel. So join us, patreon.com/Pantelis. Thank you all for watching. Stick around for a couple of minutes. Go to the 2 Drink Minimum channel. New episode's going to be up. Go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, you.
I am.